Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Heretic Dave.
I'm Deathguard Andy.
And today we're doing Deathwatch versus
Deathguard.
So Watch versus Guard. There's going to be lots of death.
Guard.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
You went to the Sheffield GT.
I did.
By the time this video comes out, a while ago. How did that go?
So
First one with Deathguard for God knows how long.
Well, I built a list of exactly the models that I had. I couldn't make the ultimate list I wanted to because I didn't have all the models. So even with that happening, I did take a list that was about 80% of what I wanted. I went to my first matchup, played against Chaos Knights. I have no tank, I have no anti-tank. Bearing in mind my list is all infantry against infantry. It's an anti-infantry army. And of course BCP matched me against tanks, in this case knights. I tabled them by turn 3, so that was interesting. I got 100 points. And in my next game I went up against the Tyranids. And he had lots of anti-Terminator stuff, and I tabled him and won by turn 3, 100 points by turn 5.
So you got 100 points in your first 2 games?
I did, max points. I was
That's not bad, is it?
rank 1 in the tournament for 2 consecutive games. And I then went up against Tau, against like rank 7 in the world, rank 3 in the UK. Didn't know at the time. He got a good score. He got 100 points. I got 82. I played very hard, but unfortunately Tau are very good right now, and I made a couple of mistakes, and dice were very good and very bad at some points. It was a great game. And then I played another Knights player, and he just fives. He failed 9 5s in the whole game. 9 5-ups the whole game. So I got obliterated.
With your own dice?
He forgot his dice. So I gave him my second set, and I just couldn't roll. I was rolling 2s.
Didn't give him a second set. Give him the same ones you're using.
Yeah, I know. I was a silly sausage. I gave him the black
You gave him
dice.
the weighted ones. You gave him the wrong set.
So I did that, but I even actually dropped out of the last game. I had something go on at home, and the tournament wasn't going away. So I actually left the Sheffield. I went home a bit early, but I still got like 140th, even with just 4 games. So I did very well considering that was a thing. Yeah. But it was a really good tournament. I really enjoyed it. The list scored well. I learned some stuff. I've now finalised the new list. I've got the list models in here that I'm going to be using for the next events. So I'm hoping that this list will continue the 100-point success rate that I was getting on average.
That would be nice, except for you facing me.
Yeah, there is that. Could be worse. I could be facing Manny Chima. And saying that, Manny Chima was there.
He's got nothing on me on my Deathwatch.
Vic Vijay was there. Josh Roberts was there.
That's nice.
Stephen Fox was there.
And they only won
and
their
I was
games.
playing better than Wood, I'm just saying.
And they only won their games because Heretic Dave wasn't there.
Yeah, but this is it.
But no.
Statistically, by game 3, I was actually beating all of the top ranked players. I was actually top of the tournament. I'm just thinking, so I don't consider this for bragging rights. I was beating the best players in the world to the point of game 3 at a tournament. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And then you faced one of the best players in the world and lost. So,
only by 18 points. 82 is
a
as good, solid score to lose on.
Yeah,
they were winning games with less points than I got on the game I lost on.
Yeah, wow.
So,
you did well for your first tournament with Deathguard in like a year.
Yeah, it was
anyway,
it was very good. Thank you for mentioning it.
See what mission we played today, shall we?
Are we doing a mission?
Yes, apparently. It's not Mission Impossible. Oh. No. I mean, it might be for you, because you're not going to win.
You've got to make like a Tom and Cruise over to the table. Let's just see what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do that. Right, yes, today the Mission Impossible that we're doing is the Burden of Trust. Be quiet, you. We're doing Burden of Trust. This is when we score 4 victory points for every objective you have that's not in your deployment zone. And then in your command phase as well, you can also tell units to guard objectives. And you can do it for as many units as you want, really. Just a unit per objective. And at the end of your turn, if they're still there guarding that objective and you still control it, you get 2 points for each objective you've guarded. So, for example, if at the start of the turn, you're on this objective, that one, and that one, you get 4 for each of those on your prime at the start of your turn. And then if you've got a unit there, a unit there, and a unit there all in your command phase, and they all guard it and they stay there, then you get another 2, another 2, and another 2.
Very nice.
It's nice. So you should have lots of primary.
And considering I'm playing the Death Guard, and I should be quite good at guarding.
Well, yes.
And you should be very good at watching me guard because...
Deathwatch.
You're Deathwatch.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's Burden of Trust. We've got hidden supplies, which means we've got an extra objective. So that's why there's 6 today. And we're doing hammer and anvil, because I've got lots of hammers. And you've got, you've got scythes, which are kind of like anvils.
They're made on anvils.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So one of us will be down here. Probably me, so I'll get a better camera angle. And then you'll be over there.
I like there.
Yes, it's a crate position.
I always like this side. It feels like this is south of the table, and I always feel like I like going down south.
Well, if you're starting on the south end, I'm the one walking downhill, aren't I?
Slightly downhill.
So you're walking uphill.
Yeah, that's why I'm so slow. 'Cause I'm
Anyway, so that's the mission for the terrain. Ruins everywhere. They obscure your line of sight. They ruin your line of sight. You can't shoot over them or through them. But if you've got wholly within, you can shoot out, except all the ground floors will be completely line of sight blocking. So if you want to shoot out of a ruin, well, you've got to be upstairs or shooting out the back of it. So that's ruins and things. That's what they do. They'll give you the benefit of cover because, well, that's what they do. And there's some bushes around here because I like a nice bush. And crates are crates. And yeah, we're already having barrels of laughs.
Contain yourself.
Well, we might have to if I get that secondary.
If you draw a secondary.
Yeah. Before we see the armies for today, feel free to smash the like button if you like the content. If you don't, fine, hit dislike. Feel free to hit subscribe so you don't miss any. There'll be a battle report or something every single week. Sometimes more. Who knows?
Sometimes I'm the something.
Yes, sometimes you're the something.
I'm the something.
Don't subscribe for him, seriously.
Yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, just because you're witnessing this game, right? If this is your first time on the channel, then you're in for a treat because it's us. Best bat reps on the channel, just saying. Sorry, Paul, but I'll put it out there. Sorry to everybody that comes to the channel, just putting it out there. When people see Dave, Andy, bat rep.
Dandy.
It's
like the comic books.
It's dandy. It's it. People know
dear.
they're in for a treat, and the comments are lovely. We always get such love, guys, and also thank you because we get such awesome comments, man.
We do.
We always get love from people.
Do you know what the treat is, though? Because they probably know that you're a fairly reputable Death Guard player because you mention it nearly every time you play Death Guard.
Top 10
And what the treat is, they get to see me absolutely smash you on the tabletop.
Sometimes. Sometimes they get to see me smash Dave on the channel. There's not many people that do.
No. And if you want to become a YouTube member, you can as well. There's loads of links below for how you can support the channel if you want to support the channel further.
They should support the channel further.
Should they?
Yeah, like adopt a Dave today.
How much further? Shall we measure with a tape measure how much further? Okay, here we have 2,000 points, I'm guessing, of Death Guard.
Yes.
Cool. And Death Guard, you have Contagions of Nurgles. Anything in contagion range is -1 toughness.
Yep.
And you're running the detachment where you get an additional contagion and sticky objectives.
Yep, I'm going to play company, so anything within contagion range, -1 weapon skill, ballistic skill, and -1 toughness.
Lovely.
As well.
And the contagion range expands as the game goes on, starting with 3 inches and 6, and then 999.
Yes, I want to
999. I'd like to bring
point out
999 if I get in contagion range.
Because a lot of Death Guard players that watch these videos, obviously, when you see, you always search for what you play, generally, when you're watching videos. So
Yes.
I want to point out to Death Guard players, let's go back to the table, this is important. Death Guard players, when you measure, if you have an affected marker, so you've had, you control it, it's yours, and you've got bodies on there, when you measure your 9 inches, your 6 inches, and your 3 inches from the centre, stop it. You don't measure it from the middle. You measure from the edge of the marker. And I never knew this until recently, and there was plenty of times, and that would have made a big difference. So when you were measuring your contagions from the actual
Well, the thing is actually from there, because it says from the actual objective itself. So if you've got 9 inch contagions, you can just measure 6 from the edge of that.
No, it's 9.
Because you would have got the 3. No, because it's from the actual centre bit.
It's not, it's from the edge.
But the edge isn't actually part of the objective. That's the objective. This just represents 3 inch radius. So you know, so you know that if you're in range of it.
Are you sure about
So in
this?
turn 1, you can't have your sticky objective turn 1, can you? Well, I suppose you can.
Well, you can. Well, you can because the cultists go on their command phase. In the command phase, you pre-game move, so you can do it with pre-game move cultists.
Yeah. Anyway, but right. So later on, when you got a 9 inch contagion range, instead of measuring 9 from the objective, you just measure 6 from the edge because 6 plus 3 is your 9.
I was under the impression I learned recently
because this isn't the objective. That just tells you you're in range of the objective.
Well,
so whoever said that, you were right the first time and they were wrong.
Player told me. I think it was. I want to say Death Guard Dave, but I don't think it was Death Guard Dave.
Death Guard Dave?
No, it wasn't Death Guard Dave. It was. It wasn't him. I chatted to him at the tournament.
Well, whoever it is, they're wrong because this isn't the objective. This is the 3 inch range that tells you when you're in range of the objective.
Well, if you're the person at the Sheffield G2 who told me that, you're a liar.
Well, what people don't realise is this isn't the objective. It just tells you if you're in range of the objective. The actual objective is just a bit in the middle.
Anyway,
back to Death Guard.
Death Guard.
Okay, so what is in your list today, sir?
In my list today is some Death Guard.
Cool. Go on.
And excuse, I've had to borrow some models from Dave and proxy a model because I haven't got them yet. They are on the way from Element Games. Go to elementgames.co.uk and check out the affiliate link with Dave. So make sure you're supporting the channel. Use that affiliate link. It helps him and helps you. So now I've done the advertisement. I got 10%, right? So,
well, you'll be getting a free Death Card Codex.
Yeah.
When it comes out in a few months' time. Anyway.
So, what have I got? I've got 10 cultists, pre-game move, really handy as I said, really good for that pre-game contagion, getting onto an objective, getting over and all that kind of thing, so really handy to have.
Bit of speed because you're slow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
10 Poxwalkers, they can just sit at the back, do actions and screen, or they can move forward. If you want with them, they're Poxwalkers, they do actions. So 10 Poxwalkers.
Nice.
Feel no pain, just in case you need to know that. If you don't know that already, they haven't got a save, they've got a 5-up feel no pain. Unless when they're ruined, then you get a 6-up save, if it's got no AP.
Which is basically no
Basically
save.
no
Right.
save.
When you
So-
feel no pain's better than your save,
Right, exactly.
you know you've got a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
I've got a unit of. I've actually got 3 that spread out. Unit of 5, unit of 5, unit of 5, Plague Marines.
3 units of 5 Plague Marines. Okay.
That's not a Plague Marine, that's my Tallyman. Tallyman will be with this unit. The Tallyman gives a unit +1 to hit, and also he gives you a CP every turn that is your turn. It used to be every player's turn, now it's just the player's turn who controls the Tallyman. You roll 2 dice and 7 up to get a CP. So a bit of a CP farm there. So he's pretty handy. Behind that unit of Plague Marines, you've got all the toys. I've got now, with this unit, the Foul Blightspawn, because fight first, better sprayer for the Overwatch and things.
Yeah.
I've also got, it's Plague Surgeon here, but he's actually been proxied for the right model. The actual model is actually the
Biologus Putrefier.
Yeah.
So you've got
Crits on
Putrefier
fives.
and a Blightspawn and a big unit of 10 Plague Marines with all the toys because they're a really killer unit.
Yep, he gives the ability to every single turn give a Plague Marine unit within a certain range the grenade stratagem for free. He also gives the unit crits on 5s and gives every single gun in that unit.
Oh, every single weapon lethal hits. Which
Yeah,
I think the only thing that actually benefits is plasma guns because everything else they come up with has lethal hits anyway.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have plasma guns with lethal hits.
2 plasmas. It was him in there, but yeah, 2 plasmas with lethal hits. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So
Unless they hazardous and blow up, and then you've gone wrong. But anyway,
that's a bit wrong, isn't it?
anyway, moving on. So more Plague Marines, right?
Yeah, behind that I've got 2 units of Terminators, exactly the same loadouts except 2 Blight Launchers in this unit and then 2 Reaper Autocannons in this unit. The difference being these guys have got Dev Runes, they've got lethal hits. They've also got lethal hits, so you don't really want to get lethal
No, they've got
hits.
sustained hits.
It was a sustained. I was playing lethals.
No, they're sustained
Such a
little
silly
accounts.
goose. Oh dear.
It's all right. You've only played this army like a few times.
I know, I've got a death card.
Learning again.
In the unit, I've got some bolt guns, I've got some spewers, I've got some flails, and obviously the Reaper Autocannons and the Blight Launchers in this unit. Each unit is attached with a character. They've both got a Sorcerer and Terminator armor. They get access to an ability that you'll see in the game. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a cool ability, increasing some stats on that character. They also give the ability that in the fight phase you can roll a dice, and on a 1 you do hurt the unit, not the character. It is the unit you hurt. D3 mortal wounds. But also, if you do roll a 2-up, you do get a -1 damage in the fight phase. So it's pretty handy to make them even more resilient.
Yes.
Over here, I've got another sorcerer, but he's on his own because he's basically replaced the virulence. Because
He's on his own because he's part of the Black Legion, not the Death
Yeah,
Guard.
that's what it is.
He's just shown up today to help out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Typhus called in for reinforcements and they came.
Abaddon's not a bad man.
No,
He's a nice
he
man.
does like Typhus.
Especially when Typhus is his little
Minion.
Anyway, right.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. So I got him. He's going to come in on Deep Strike on his own and do some point scoring and killing stuff. Hopefully.
Yeah, cheap little scoring unit. Cool.
Behind that, Typhus having the Mortal Wound ability and also gives the unit he leads a -1 stealth on top of contagions.
Well, -1 hit in combat, isn't it?
It's -1 hit in combat, yes.
Yeah.
So it's -2 hit in combat, and you can also bump that up as well if you needed to. With stratagems. Behind that, the Death Shroud have the auto-firing, gauntlets, plague guns,
Mini
spewers, lots of like 76 shots, whatever it is. And on top of that, they have the built-in ability of the -1 to wound. If you're attacking me in combat with something that is stronger than I am tough.
It's not just in combat; it's shooting. And any attack that hits him is
I wondered
-1
at
to
the time,
wound.
People kept telling me this, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, yeah. I never checked it. I just went along with it.
I'm pretty sure it's anything. Let's check.
It makes sense.
Yes, once again, everybody heard David correct. They are -1 to wound from all attacks, shooting or melee, as long as the strength is higher than their toughness, as long as Typhus is with them, basically, or if you've got Lord of Contagion with them, then as long as they're being led by a character.
Leading the unit. Yeah.
So yeah, very difficult to kill, very killy, 6 death shroud, love it. It's a unit of 7, look, it's nice.
It is level 7, absolutely. 2 rhinos. Just because rhinos are good, they're fast, they transport things. I should mention it now, just because I'm awesome. In Deep Strike today, the sorcerer here will be in Deep Strike.
Yeah.
In the rhinoceros today. In this one here, I'll put you'll know because I'll do the models anyway. But
well, you can just take a character on the one that's got the 10-man unit in, can't you?
Yeah, I just broke my model.
Dear. Sorry, it's rusted and fallen off.
In this one here, I'll have 2 units of 5. In the one with the spiky bits at the front, that'll be the unit of 10 with the 2 characters. Everything else will start on the board, and that is 2,000 points on the nose of absolutely dirty Death Guard. Well done.
And Black Legion.
No,
right, oh my god.
Be
quiet.
I was supposed to be annoying, and you're about to speak, and I did it on purpose.
Be quiet. Anyway, to face the Death Guard and the Black Legion today, we have the Death Watch. We are Space Marines. We get the oath of the moment. I can point at something and reroll hits against it. I don't get the +1 wound because I'm not boring Ultramarines or Imperial Fists. I'm Death Watch. And to be honest, we don't really need the +1 wound because I get lethal hits all over the place because I've tried out Stormlance attachment in the last battle report because it's fun, it's more manoeuvrable because I don't like shooting things getting tied up in combat, but I'm going back to the Black Spear Task Force, which is the teleporty one with the kill team tactics for lethal hits, sustained hits and precision hits as doctrines I can pick once per game. So back to that one with the teleporting shenanigans and lethal hits, that's nice. So yes, okay, right, what have I got in my list today? I have a Librarian in Phobos Armour joining a unit of Infiltrators. They cannot be... you cannot deep strike within 12 inches of them, and because he's with them, they get stealth, and you can't shoot them unless you're within 12 inches either. So, very good for sitting at the back, just screening out, scoring points all game long, and having a great time. I've got a Canvas Assassin. She will go up and down, up and down, up and down, but not in bed, but up and down off the battlefield, because that's what she does. Really good at scoring secondaries. She's also a lone op, and she's got fight first, and lots of cool abilities and things. She also nerfs stratagems within 12 inches of her as well. So if you're using a stratagem within 12 inches of her, it will cost you an extra CP. So that could be fun if you want to do, I don't know, -1 damage for free CP. Go for it. I mean,
CP, for sure.
Well, it'd be free CP if you're near her.
Oh, well, then you're horrible.
Yes, well, no, she is. Next, then, I have a Captain in Gravis Armour along with an Indomitor Kill Team. Captain in Gravis Armour is awesome. He can do a strat for 3 per battle round, or 1 CP less, basically. But all my strats are 1 CP. And that's what the Servo Skull represents. The Indomitor Kill Team, I've got 2 melter rifles, 1 multi-melter. I've got 3 Flamestorm aggressors. I've got 2 heavy bolt rifles and 2 Deathwatch heavy bolters. Basically, many guns. And also many power fists. And they get +2 strength when they shoot the nearest thing or charge. So that's nice. I've got a unit of 5 Vanguard veterans. Why Vanguard veterans? Well, because I had points left over after I put Assault Intercessors in, so I upgraded them to Vanguard veterans and gave them more Storm Shields because they're a bit more resilient. So that's fun. I've got a little fast-moving unit because other than teleporting shenanigans, Deathwatch are quite slow. So jump pack dudes. I've got a unit of Incursors because they like lining things up and give me +1 hit in the shooting phase. So let's have a unit of them. They're cool. They've got a little bomb. Are mine. I've got 2 units of Deathwatch Terminators. Each with triple Cyclone, Storm Bolters and Power Fists, and 2 guys with Hammers and Shields for extra resilience. So yeah, very shooty, killy Terminators. They're fun. They can reroll charges, which is lovely when you're teleporting all over the place. And they battleshot things when they charge them as well, which is nice. I've got a unit of 5 Deathwatch veterans with a couple of Storm Shields, a couple of heavy weapons, and a Sergeant with Combi and Xenophase Blade. I've just realised I've got 2 frag cannons there. It should be a frag cannon and a heavy bolt. I'll change that in a minute when we get to the game. I picked the wrong guy up out of the box. So 1 unit of 5, and I've got a unit of 10 with all the combat weapons. So 4 swords and boards, 4 hammers, 1 black shield, 1 sergeant with Combi and Xenophase Blade. And the Deathwatch veterans can reroll hit rolls of 1, but against Xenos reroll all hit rolls. But you need not Xenos, so they're just rerolling hit rolls of 1. But that's fine, that's nice. They're also OBSEC 2 each and battle line, which is very handy. The big unit is going to be led by El Japo, my not chaplain Cassius. He gives them +1 wound in combat, which is hilarious when you've got a fully kitted out combat unit. And he's also got the enhancement to the Thief of Secrets. So he gets an extra strength, AP and damage. So his Crozius goes up to strength 7, AP 2, flat 3 damage, which is perfect, actually, Andy. Fickling Death Guard Terminators. But I didn't tailor or anything, because every time I run him, I give him the enhancement, so I'm not going to change it just because I'm facing you. My other enhancement, which I forgot to mention, is my Captain and Gravis Hammer does have the Tome of Ectoclades, so once per game I can pick 2 from him targets, so that's nice. Going back here, I've got a unit of 10 Hellblasters and a Lieutenant joining them, so they get lethal hits. It's actually been fact recently that you can actually give a kill team tactic for a CP to a non-kill team unit. So for a CP, I could also, if I wanted to, give them sustained hits. So that's lovely. The Lieutenant also has the Beacon Angelus, so they can deep strike. Deep striking Hellblasters. Oh, it's lovely. And then I've got a Rhino, because the plan is probably start the 5-man unit in the Rhino, then they can disembark and run off somewhere, and then I'll chuck the 10-man unit and the Chaplain in the Rhino. I'm going to reuse my transport. I don't need 2 Rhinos, I'll just reuse 1. It saves on points. And it's also because I've only actually got the model for 1 transport. Well, my other transport for Deathwatch is Land Raider. Well, it's a bit too big to proxy as a Rhino, and it's too many points to choose as a Land Raider in this list. So that's my list. I'll have to swap that model around because I got it wrong, but there we go. That's the Deathwatch.
I want to point something out here, people.
What?
I had enough of people saying the Death Guard is the slowest army.
They are.
So I did some testing.
Testing?
I did, I tested it. Now I'm going to get my slowest unit here, my Terminator. Right?
Yeah, use 4 inches.
Right.
Cool.
And now I'm going to get, what's your fastest model? The Rhino? 12 inches?
Well, the jump pack dudes, because they can fly as well and go through walls.
Perfect.
Whereas a Rhino can't, you see.
Okay. Now in a race, we're going to see who goes fastest. Ready? Set. First one to here wins. Go! Nope. Turns out Death Guard are equally as fast as every other race.
No, he's won. Right, now for the roll, that doesn't really matter, because, well, you actually have no infiltrators today, do you? I do. Right, do you want to defend or attack, sir? Do you want to pick a side and deploy first?
I'll let you pick a side and deploy first.
You let me pick a side and deploy
Yeah.
first. Okay, I'm actually going that side, so I don't get a pang. I will. I'm going to go that side just to confuse you.
No, you're not.
Because then you can walk downhill. You might be a bit faster.
You're never going to do that.
I am. I'm going to go over there.
Are you actually going to do that?
I'm going to do that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go over there.
I don't believe you.
All right. Well, anyway, Deathwatch going to go over there. Death Guard over here. We'll deploy. We'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, we've deployed, and yes, I am down that end. For all our normal viewers, I'll probably confuse the hell out of you. Flip your monitor around, and then I'll be on the left. Everything will be upside down, but you'll be fine. I'm on that side today to get a worse camera angle. The Death Guard Death Guard is down this side.
It's weird.
Yeah, well, I'm throwing you off your game already. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I'm throwing you off your game. I'll run through my deployment very quickly. I'll put 5 veterans inside my Rhino. Here, there's an objective there. And then behind this ruin here, I've got my 10 veterans from El Jabbar. So they're over there. Infiltrators strung out across the back. You can't shoot them unless you get within 12. You can't deep strike within 12. So they're going to sit there all game and just guard the objective all game and have a great time. In this ruin, I've got my Indominator kill team. And then behind this ruin, I have my Incursors. They can scout move. I've got my Vanguard veterans. They can get onto that objective if I need to. Got my Terminators here as well. And I've got my Canonist Assassin there, who's, even if you get out your Rhinos, move your 5 and then roll like a 12 and you charge, she's too far away, you can't charge her. So she'll be fine turn 1, but she's there just to be annoying, basically, because she's got a 12-inch aura, whereas if you do stratagems, it costs you an extra CP.
Aura?
Yeah. Maybe I'll call my Calendars Rita Aura, because she's got a CP aura.
That looks like a Rita Aura.
No, she's Lady Deadpool. Anyway, so she's there. I've put my, what's it called, Teleport Homer here, so my other unit Terminator that is in Deep Strike can maybe rapid ingress near that for free, which is nice. And then I've got my Hellblasters in Deep Strike as well, because, well, I just wanted to run Deep Strike and Hellblasters. I haven't done it for a while. So, yeah, that's that. Your deployment, Andy, it looks as if you just put Terminators everywhere.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
So, I've got the Terminators on the left flank. I've got the spread out unit of the Plague Marines just
turning that
he's
objective.
on that objective. And then that's got the Teleman on that unit as well. So they're just spread out.
Okay.
I've put Poxwalkers on this flank, on the right hand side. So basically 9 inches behind, 9 inches in front.
You've screened out.
You cannot get there. There is no way in. And
Cool.
when you guys move forward, it's just going to continue that block.
And then you got your Rhino with your 2 5-mans in that one,
Yeah.
10-man in that one,
Terminator blob.
Blight Lords,
Terminator blob.
Death Shroud, Cultists. You can then obviously scout move forwards and things.
Absolutely.
Cool, okay, yeah, because I was discussing earlier off camera that Deathwatch and the teleport shenanigans is really good until you face a good player who can screen out, and then Deathwatch suddenly become really slow. Which is why I like running Storm Lance, where I can advance and charge, fall back and charge, advance and shoot, and all the things, because without teleporting, Deathwatch is very slow.
I made a mistake against your list once.
Yes.
where I didn't screen
You didn't screen
out,
and you had a problem.
You smashed me to pieces and I never recovered from it.
If you're facing Deathwatch or Grey Knights, scream.
Yes.
Because they can teleport all over the place. And you,
To be honest,
you know.
if you're playing anybody, screen.
Unless they've got nothing off the board and they've got nowhere of getting...
Yeah, like no uppy downies, no deep strikes or anything like that. If you can screen to deny people getting the second...
It only takes a couple of units to do it. It's easier than it...
50 points, 90 points. They're going to stay there for the whole game and hold the objective, even though I've got sticky, just keep something on there. And it's just going to deny the whole game. 140 points.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like this unit. Infiltrators with a Librarian is 170 points. And if someone's got indirect fire, I don't care, you can't shoot them anyway. Yeah. You're going to get them 12 inches, and it denies up to 12 inches, so I can do it with one unit. Yeah. It's amazing.
Death Guard, I like having a unit of Marines on the home objective, or even Pork Swappers, because I can just go, oh, okay, stealth. And then you hit me on 5s, because indirect is 4s.
Well, no, because indirect is -1 to hit anyway.
The contagions would have to be...
But no,
so, I can make it -5.
It's a thing. Anyway, that's deployment. And then, what have you got in Deep Strike? You've got a Sorcerer in Deep Strike.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. And then everything else is there. Yes. Cool. Okay, all right. Well, let's have the roll off to see who goes first, sir. After you, you are the guest.
I got a 3.
You did get a 3. That's nice.
A 4.
Oh, that's annoying. I like going second with Deathwatch.
You're going first.
I know. But I like going second with Deathwatch.
I like
That's fine. I'll go first. I'll live with that. We'll get some CPs. And let's do my command and movement phase after my scout move and then after your scout move. Because I scout moves before you scout move.
Yes.
Yes, so Deathwatch had turn 1, which isn't great, but fine. I had Cull the Horde. I couldn't get rid of it for free because you got bricks of Blight Lord. So I spent my CP to get rid of that. Because funny enough, at turn 1, I wasn't going to kill one of them, was I? Because they're hiding behind walls, and even if they weren't, killing you would be quite difficult. I got Established Locus and Cleanse. Okay, do actions. Fine, I don't really have to sacrifice much to do them either, so that's fine. I overmomented this Rhino here because basically it was anything I could really shoot and do things against, so fine. And that's got your big unit of Blightspawn in it, so if anything, that's probably the Rhino I want to shoot anyway, really. So I've overmomented that, but before all that, we did scout moves. My Incursors went forward a bit, your Cultists went forward a bit, so that happened. And then in my movement phase... my Rhino with the 5 dudes went right up to that wall there. It's just about on the objective, and that's going to cleanse there. The unit of 10 from this ruin advanced to there, so that's the next wave, essentially. For Established Locus, you have to be within 6 of the centre, not wholly within 6. So literally up to this wall here is literally within 6 inches. So I put the Vanguard Veterans there. I've got one dude within 6. He's going to establish a Locus, get a couple of points. My Calidus is going to just toe on that objective there and cleanse it. So I've maxed all my secondaries. 6 points. And yes, you could maybe get a charge to the other side of this wall, but it's going to be a long charge with something significant other than Cultists. But to be honest, if Cultists charge me, I don't care. My Incursors moved back a bit. I got a couple to line up that Rhino before I then go and shoot it with these Terminators who moved round. So got crack missiles. Let's see if I can crack open a Rhino. Everyone's going to be cracking up because of my jokes. Infiltrators and Librarians just staying where they are, screening out. They're having a great time. Indominus Kill Team. Thought about moving some guys out to some pot shots at a Rhino, but it's not really going to achieve anything. And you can shoot back with plasma and things. No, they can sit there, have a cup of tea and some biscuits. They'll wait their moment.
I do hear they like the good hobnob.
Space Marines, they love hobnobs.
They do, especially with chocolate ones.
Yeah. Yes, they like hobbing their knobs.
I love a good chocolate hobnob. I had one a cup of tea.
You love a good knob?
I love a hobnob.
We heard it here first, everybody.
I love a good chocolate hobnob. I had the other day a cup of tea and I was in a very happy place.
Yes, I imagine they were as well. Anyway, why is that moved?
You moved it when you did the thing. You went no.
Did I? I went, yeah. Okay, cool, yeah. So, not much going on this turn, but I'm scoring my points and things. Let's shoot some, Incursors first. Your Rhino.
I will declare that Rhino has stealth or... Well, no, I probably want to do the pop smoke. Probably it's better for me for... Well, it doesn't matter.
It makes no difference because you're getting cover anyway, but either way, you're making it -1 a hit.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. So, the Incursors will now hit it on a 4. But I've got the Oath of the Moment. I've hit it once. That's fine. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I've hit you 3 times. Wounding on sixes though, because I'm not boring Space Marines, I'm fun Space Marines, I don't get plus 1 wound. But there's a wound, no AP.
3 up save.
You're absolutely fine. But it's fine, you've been spotted, so I've now negated your stealth, basically.
Yes.
Which is nice, because now I'm going to shoot 6 crack rockets at you.
Okay.
Alright, from the Terminators. I'm going to hit you on freeze now and reroll for the oath of the moment. Because I'm an oath, and this is my moment. Hit you every time, look. It's lovely, look. It's fantastic. I didn't activate a kill team tactic this turn for lethal sustained, I think, because no point really when I've only got 6 shots. Winning on 4s, because you're a rhino. That is 3 wounds, AP2, but there is some cover, so 3 4-ups. And you make them all. Fine, but I made you spend a CP, so I'm kind of happy with that. If I killed it, it would have been nice, but big whoop.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my turn. I scored my points. I made you spend a CP because you made me spend a CP. So we're all going to have a good time, have some tea and biscuits, and then see what Death Guard do in their turn 1. Right, so it's 6 points to 0 to the Death Watch, and we've got the Death Guard turn 1. You got no prisoners. You didn't like that. You got rid of that because I think the only thing you could potentially kill is my rhino. So you got rid of that. You got CPs from Tallyman, which was nice. You got recover assets and secure no man's land. So hold 1 or 2 objectives in no man's land, 2 objectives in different areas of the battlefield. You're doing that, that's fine. Your other CP was spent on rerolling an advance roll for the cultists because you wanted to get to this objective to deny it. Yep. So that's what happened there. Yep. Do you want to go through the rest of your movement phase?
So as they've said, it was all about this turn was denying points, winning games, you deny points, score points. So cultists go forward, get on the objective. I didn't to charge him, I just did to deny him the points. So I've got enough borders on there to do that. Over here, I'm not trying to take it, I'm going to contest it. So, 1 rhino, offloaded the Marines first, because I thought, if I put this here, he's going to get more guys out there, guys there, he's got deep strike, cover movement stuff. I thought, they're just going to surround it, and then I'm going to lose a load of guys, and they're all going to die. No point. So the rhino's gone forward on its own, and it's just going to deny points. And here, I've got a bundle of hate.
That's disgusting.
It's foul, isn't it?
You've got 18 Terminators, including characters, and 12 Marines, including characters, all behind 1 wall.
Yeah, no line of sight.
I'm not going anywhere near that.
No, but the problem is the objectives are all very close to it. It basically means on my next turn, wherever you decide to put your models,
you can reach out and touch them.
And to most of you, I say that one, I've got the 10 Terminators and another 2-5 Clan Blade Marines over here. So that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That I can get to. It's a problem that I can get to with 2206.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, I think, for turn 2 for the Deathwatch here, but we'll get to that.
It's disgusting.
These guys over here, the guys who are doing the... I've spread out a bit with a proxy walkers to screen. I've spread out these guys just to screen at the back, and so that you can't get any line of sight on them from anywhere on the board to do any duff to them, because I want them to recover and score the points.
Yeah, because they're going to do recover assets in your deployment zone, and you've got your rhino doing it in no man's land.
I moved him so he's got line of sight blocking as well, so there's no way you're going to get to these tuners to kill them. So let's move recover for 3 points, because I didn't get to your engagement, obviously, to your zone.
Yeah, so you should be scoring 8 points in theory from these secondaries, 5 in your turn, and then another 3 at the end of mine. So good turn 1. You're not really sacrificing anything other than a unit of cultists and a rhino either.
So
but it's more than what I sacrificed.
But you could bring it down to no prisoners, and that's like what 6 points.
Overwhelming force would be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Secure no man's land. Everyone force.
Okay, but it is only cultists and a rhino.
Containment would be fairly good at this point.
Yeah,
you've got options.
So I do. You're screening well, and you've got a blob of dudes behind a wall. I'm not too happy about.
You can't screen anything. Basically,
look at that.
That's filth, isn't it? I finally am starting to see how the other shoe. Like when I stopped playing, and came back for Ultramarines. I couldn't do anything like this with Ultramarines. There's no world where Ultramarines have this kind of power to genuinely make someone think twice before going anywhere near someone on the board. It's like, oh, you're Ultramarines? Okay, I'll just charge you because you're Ultramarines.
What am I supposed to do with that?
What can you do? Yeah, I mean, like, what do you do?
It's disgusting. Okay.
So, shooting-wise, I'll do my entire shooting phase right now. I'm going to start with a combi bolt of 4 shots from the Rhino into here. Everything from this Rhino will go into this unit here. So 4 shots from combi bolt, hitting on 3, 6s are lethal, miss twice, hit twice, 5s to wound.
4s.
4s to wound, sorry. Yeah.
3 up saves. I'm fine.
That's
and you've got
fine.
2 shots from your combi weapon, which will hit on 4s.
Lethal's on...
No. And then 4s to wound, and that's a devastating wound. So I'll take that on the guy who hasn't got a shield because it's a devastating wound. And you drop your dice, it won't count.
D6.
You've got D6 plus 2 for the Havoc Launcher.
For 3 and 2 is 5 shots, hitting on 3s.
And then wounding on 3s. It's strength 5. Two threats. You might kill a guy. You've killed a guy and wounded a guy. There we go, look. That's nice.
Yeah.
You killed a guy and you liked it. Oh, do I put level wound on it?
It's great when I'm not playing Necrons. It's such an easier game when I'm not playing Necrons.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Death Guard. Okay,
Right, so you killed a dude.
Recover assets. I'm going to score it.
It'll be at the end of my turn, but we'll chalk it up now because I can't stop you from doing it. And you got securing myself.
So 8 points to Death Guard. Going to turn 2, that puts 6 points to the Deathwatch, not including primaries, turn 2. And
Death Guard are winning by 2 points.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Deathwatch turn 2.
How confident.
Oh, and at the end of your turn, I will pick up the Calendar's Assassin and I'll spend my teleport strap for my captain for free as well and pick those up as well. Just see where I can go, and I might as well do it because what could possibly go wrong?
Can't make me. No.
Right, Deathwatch turn 2. I scored 4 on the primary for the home objective. Be quiet. 4 objective for the home objective, and then that unit's going to guard that objective as well. So I'll get 2 points, an extra 2 points at the end of the turn. So I'll have 6 primary.
Are they going
Hello.
to Death Guard the objective?
No, they're going to watch the objective.
Oh, I'm going to Death Guard the objective. When I guard, I Death Guard them.
Okay, that's nice. That's cute.
Yeah.
So as mentioned at the end of your turn, I picked up my things and my assassin, so I've shuffled them around a bit. Anyway, secondaries. Sabotage, extend battle lines. So, okay. Fine. I did get behind enemy lines, ditched it for a C because you did manage to screen out. Even my assassin couldn't get back there. So, fine. Sabotage and extend, that's okay. I can do all that.
Oh no, you don't have the CP. You spent your CP getting rid of the...
No, because I had 2 CP because I didn't spend any during your turn.
Yes. Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. And the thing I did for free.
Yeah.
Anyway, for a moment, it's Rhino because it's just there and it's annoying. Let's kill it because if you get containment next turn, it's just an easy 3 points. So just kill that, get it out the way, and that's fine. My unit of dudes got out the Rhino, ran over there. You overwatched with a Blight Spawn, killed a dude. Fantastic. Thank you, Andy, for wasting a CP. Yeah. The unit of 10, which is now 9, jumped in the Rhino and it shuffled around a bit. It's going to start sabotaging. All right. My Vanguard veterans that were... Where were they? Sort of over there somewhere, weren't they? They've jumped over like that. I've got 2 on that objective. You've only got 2 Terminators. So I've contested that objective. I've got 2 on this objective. Once I've killed the cultist, you'll only have 1, so that will unsticky your objective and nick that one. And then you'll only score 4 points primary. Because the plan is, shoot some guns, kill the cultist, shoot some guns and a smite, kill the cultist. Incursors ran back behind the wall, keeping 1 on the objective. Assassin dropped in the corner there just to help the infiltrators screen out that back corner. Terminators and Indomitable Kill Team dropped in here, screen out this corner. I've got Cyclones lined up to shoot cultists or Rhino. Indomitable Kill Team should be able to wipe the Rhino by themselves, and then I've got guns from them, and them, and them to kill cultists. Easy. And then I'll be winning. Yay, kind of. Although not really, because I'll be guarding, but you won't. So you'll be dropping 2 points, but you're 2 points ahead at the moment. So we'll be at to sort of level pegging, depending what secondaries you get. But yeah, so sabotage, 3 points. As long as you don't kill that Rhino, I'll get 3 points. If you do come and kill the Rhino, whatever kills the Rhino is then dead. So it's fine. Extend battle lines is an easy 5 points. So let's do that. Anyway, moving on to the shooting phase. Let's start with the Indomitable Kill Team and delete a Rhino.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Shall we do that?
Roll some dice.
Yeah.
Some dice hammer.
Right, yeah, starting with the Indomitable Kill Team. Not going to spend any strats. I think they should be able to kill a Rhino, so let's just kill a Rhino. Let's start with the Multi-Melter from the Indomitable Kill Team. It's going to hit on 4s. I can reroll because of the Oath of the Moment. Let's miss both the time. It's fine. I've got Melter Rifles. They're going to hit on 3s. I've got Oath of the Moment. Okay, I've only hit once with all the melters. I'm going to wound on a 3 though because I'm shooting the nearest thing. So they got 2 strength. So they go to strength. That AP4, Andy.
AP3 cover. So
there is a little bit of cover.
I will do a 6-up save.
No, you won't.
I won't.
D6 damage for 2 damage.
Because that's what I've got now.
What else do I need a CP for this turn? Let's be honest.
There's an 18% chance, Dave. Or is it 15%, whatever it is, You want more than one?
No, I'll do it. I'll tell you what. No, I don't even need to spend my CP. I can just do my captain's thing.
Okay.
There we go. 6, much better. Right,
you
down to
go.
4. Cool.
Well done.
Right, I've got my 2 Deathwatch heavy bolters, which are better than normal heavy bolters because they're damage free.
Ooh.
It's lovely. Anyway, they're going to hit on freeze. 6 is lethal and sustained. Like that. Strength 7 because they shoot the nearest thing, but still 5s. And then these are free at AP2, but there is cover. So 3, 4 up saves, 3 damage each. So you got up wound left. And I've got my 2 Deathwatch heavy bolt rifles, which will hit on freeze and reroll for a moment. And they are lethal. And these will be 5s. So that is 3 at AP2, but 4 up saves, 2 damage, you're dead. Does it go boom boom? No. Well, I'm glad I spent the CP on that because I don't think the flamers would have then finished it off, and I didn't want to waste cyclones because they've got cultists to shoot at. So that's okay. That's fine. And it wasn't even a CP. It was fine.
Good.
Right, moving on to the unit of Deathwatch veterans. Let's shoot some cultists. I've got a frag cannon. It's in rapid firing, so it gets 2d3 shots and it has blast. So it's going to be 2d3 plus 2. So that is 2, 4, 6 shots. It hits on 4s, but it rerolls once. There's a couple there.
Well.
There's a couple. That's nice, isn't it? And then strength 7, so 2s, and it's AP 1, so you won't get any saves. And that's killed 2 cultists. Cool. Then I've got a couple of bolt guns, which will hit on freeze, rerolling once. And a wound on freeze, but you'll get 6 saves from this, but I didn't make any wounds anyway. I've got my weapon from the sergeant. Rerolling ones, and that'll be freeze to wound. No, nothing. Okay, fine. That's fine. I didn't want to kill too many because it would get them out of line of sight. You see,
And you want to make sure they've got something to shoot.
and
that would be unfair.
the Terminators would be very upset if
They
they had
would
nothing
be
to
so
shoot.
upset.
Anyway, I've got an infiltrator and I've got a librarian. I'm going to throw the book at you.
Okay.
All right.
On the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I'm not going to supercharge the smite because, well, you know, they're cultists. There's really
I think
no
you
need.
should, really. But...
But I'll start with a smite for 4 shots. It's going to hit on freeze. It's going to strength 5 non-supercharged one, so freeze. It's AP 1, but there is cover, so you can have 2 6-ups if you like. I killed a cultist with a librarian, huzzah. I've got one guy with a bolt gun who's in range. He misses both the shots. Okay, right.
Just as well you did
Terminators.
roll this, because you did put your cyclones into that.
Well, yeah, no, I said that already.
Yeah, just as well.
Yeah.
Because these cultists are pretty...
Well, I've got 6 Storm Bolter shots and 6d6
blast.
frag shots with
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah.
Damn and
So
blast.
just pick them up now. Tell you what, right,
How many have you got left? 7.
Oh look, I made 1 6, so I'm going to say that they're dead.
Yeah.
I know that cultists fall into a stiff freeze.
It could be 2d6 plus 1, 2d6 plus 1, 2d6 plus 1. So on average, I'm getting 13 shots plus the 6 Storm Bolters.
4 out of 5, there's 8 left. So
Reading on
12.
freeze.
So I'm over 4. Yeah, there's no way they survive.
It'd probably be dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Right, okay, and with that is the end of my turn. I've unstickied that objective. I've denied all the primary. I've got dudes on this one, that one, that one, that one. I've got dudes everywhere. And I've extended my battle lines for 5 points. I'm doing that for 3 points, but you may or may not stop that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So that's not a bad turn 2 for the Deathwatch. And let's not forget, I've still got Terminators and Hellblasters in Deep Strike. So let's see what the Death Guard can do in their turn 2. Right, Death Guard turn 2. You scored 4 points on the primary because I denied all your other primaries because you did it to me. I thought it would only be fair if I did it back to you. And you couldn't guard any either, so boo-hoo. Anyway, so you're up to 12 points. I'm on 17. Your secondaries are quite good this turn. Arizona, Storm Master objective. Basically, run forwards onto the objectives. Kind of what your list wants to do.
And I've kind of done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk through your movement phase?
Plague Greens jumped out of the ruin, moved their movement over towards heroes, get a nice easy charge onto this objective, or on the Rhino, which you've rider's side later on. I'm not 100% sure yet, so we'll come back to them.
Okay.
The Terminators have moved forward.
Shuffled.
Shuffled forward. In fact, what I probably could do is just advance to an extra and to get them In fact, I was just going to quickly advance them.
Yeah, go
So-
on. I mean, minimum you're going to get is an
fine.
inch, which is enough to get to the
Oh,
closest
yeah.
to the wall.
I'm just going to put them all against the wall. So if you want to charge
You're going
them,
as far forward as you can.
So if you want to charge them, Dave, you can.
Cool. I love the prospect of charging 10 Bloodlord Terminators.
Yes.
That will make me -1 weapon skill and -1 toughness and
-1
-1 damage. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a thing I want to do with my shooting army.
It's a really good option.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so they've gone there. Typhus and the Death Shroud have shuffled forwards and come out as well, because you're thinking maybe charging and things, but at the very least you've then got that objective back.
Exactly.
You're still doing things here. Plague Marine shuffled back on the objective.
On there, but guard. These Plague Marines, 5 got out, went into this objective. I've got two guys on there. So
Yeah.
it's actually 4 OC.
Yeah.
A bit annoying. But I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 OC on the objective.
Terminators
now.
have come out
And then
probably
charge.
to delete them.
Yeah.
And then you got 5 more guys in there.
And five guys.
You got wait.
5 guys.
Yeah, 5 guys burgers. Plague Marines love 5 guys.
I like the 5 guys. Cheese. That cheese tastes really good. Grilled cheese.
Grilled
so
cheese,
good.
yeah.
In America, they're so good.
Cool. And then you opted to deep strike your lone Terminator Sorcerer here.
Yeah, he's got
Because
enhancement, extra strength, extra attacks. He also does flat 3 damage and visibility, so we'll do his ability in a moment as well. Just means I've got some extra gun. You're going to stop me from screening him turn 3, so if I bring him in now and try and get an extra charge in to deal with those.
Yeah.
Because
Typhus is a 10-inch charge.
You're just going to do a heroic intervention into him, aren't you, Dave?
Well, if you would wait for my commentary. Anyway, so it's a 10-inch charge with Typhus. You put him down here because you're thinking he's got a 9-inch charge. So you've got 2 possible charges into my incursors to knock me off of that objective, basically.
Yeah.
And then after you put him down, I what's it called? Rapid ingress for free. Yeah. Deploy teleport him a thing. There. Bang. They've dropped in here. So yes, the reason why I've done that is, well, twofold. One, if you make a charge, I'll heroically intervene and then smash you with my Terminators.
Try.
Assuming only he makes a charge. If Typhus and Death Shroud go in, I probably won't. Also means next turn I can move 5 inches and then charge with reroll charge because they reroll charges. Whereas if I'm deep striking, it's a 9-inch charge. So it's to get them in a better position for free.
It makes sense.
And it gives you something to think about. Because I like giving you things to think about and giving you problems.
Well,
you
sort
like,
of, yeah.
You like solving problems.
I do. I like solving problems. I'm
Unsolvable ones. And now you've deep striked everything.
I have.
So I don't have to worry about
one thing, everything, one guy, one character on his own. Yeah,
so
that's everything.
So I don't have to screen anymore, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right, start the shooting phase of the Death Guard. You want to start with this Black Legion Sorcerer. He's clearly not Death Guard. I mean, he might have been Death Guard at some point. And then he decided to join the Black Legion because Black Legion is clearly better.
I don't know about that.
Just like those Plague Marines, they joined the Black Legion as well because they're better.
Yeah.
You can use your once per game ability and shoot the Vanguard Veterans.
Yep, Strength 8, AP1, flat 3 damage, 2d6 shots off the pop with 8 shots into them.
Lovely.
8 guys hitting on 3s, no lethals. 1s and 2s miss. And then I need Strength 8, 2s to wound because of contagions, things like that. So 2s to wound.
I'm straying.
That's 5 at AP1.
It's alright. I've got Storm Shields. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. You killed 2 of them.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, killed a couple. You got your Plague Combi Bolter now. 4 shots hitting on 3. 6s will be lethal on this one. Look at that. Lethal. That'll win on a 3 because contagions. No.
Just 2.
2 free ups. You wounded a guy.
I did.
Cool.
Okay. Typhus and his Death Shroud. That's 3 Death Shroud can see in second Typhus. Typhus doing mortal wounds. On a 1, he hurts a unit. On a 2 up, 2 to 5, it's D3 plus 3. No, sorry, D6. And then on the 6, it's D6. Sorry,
D3 plus 3. Roll the dice.
It's
right.
D3 plus
D6.
D6, sorry, yeah.
4 mortal wounds.
And then the Death Shroud have got 3, 4 distance. My captain's up there, so 4
Are they in range?
Okay, I'll just do my Terminators, everything into him.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Yeah.
He's only got a wound left.
Actually, do you know what?
What?
Leave him there, because actually I can probably do better with a... If I move forward, I can deny you getting onto the objective by putting a wall of Terminators on by charging.
A wall of Terminators? Yeah, charging probably is the better option. Because he's dying in either way, but at least that way you're getting further up the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not really going to be moving. No, actually, no, go find them, shoot him and pick him up, Ken. Yep.
Cool, right.
Job done.
Saves everyone some time.
Over here, I'm
right.
not going to do any shooting into this unit because the Plague Marines are going to absolutely massacre them in a charge. They get lots of attacks, and I'm not concerned. Well, do you know what? If I shoot into them, I've got to shoot everything into them.
You don't have to. You can just choose to shoot a couple of guns.
Okay, I'll do the 2D. No, I won't. I'll do the Foul Blightspawn.
You're just going to shoot the Blightspawn. That's it.
Just the Blightspawn.
Is it going to be as effective as the Overwatch that you spent 1 CP on and you killed one guy with?
I don't want to kill too many of them here. Please don't.
4.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I've only got 4 in the unit. You might kill all of them. Go on,
No,
kill all of them.
fine.
Go on, go on. Oh, you moved. Oh, no. What's the AP of this?
AP2.
Okay, so I'll start with the 5-up saves instead of the 4-up saves.
Yeah.
See what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
So you killed both the nun shield guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I hope you 4-up.
Oh, stop it, Dave.
You know what's really funny? If I pass this, I could CP it.
Yes. Okay, you made the save.
I think I'm going to. Because I want him to die. Because then you've got a much longer chance to then nick the objective.
But I will deny you the points if I do that as well. Actually, that'd probably be a good thing. So yeah, carry on. You can reroll. I don't mind that.
But it's a much longer chance. What is the charge? Let's have a
It
look.
was a 9.
Alright, I've opted not to use a CP to kill my own Marine. Because I'm doing sabotage. If you do make the 9-inch charge, you deny me points. If I wasn't doing sabotage, I would quite happily have him die and let you charge your Rhino. Because, I mean, if you make the charge, you deny me the points anyway. The primary. But, yeah, because I'm doing sabotage, no. Because then you've got the option, do you guarantee the charge and deny the primary, or do you...
Yes.
Yes. I had you worried there for a moment, didn't I? Don't re-roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. No, it's alright, you can kill him in a minute.
That's not a charge, so I'm under 3, so I'm going to roll that first. I'm going to go to Typhus first.
You got your 10-inch charge.
10-inch charge from
Into the incursors. Okay. You have some CP.
I will spend it as CP.
Okay.
Are you worried?
No, I mean, if you make the charge, you make the charge.
No!
You didn't make the charge.
Alright.
Sorcerer with a 9? Are you sure you want to charge him now?
I mean, I don't want to.
Because you know what's going to happen if you do.
Can they fall back and shoot?
No, but they will kill him in combat. That's a full unit of Terminators plus the incursors plus my little bomb will blow up.
I fight the incursors first. Can the incursors fall back and shoot?
No, but
Right,
okay.
combat,
Let's sort this out. Let's say you make the charge.
Yeah.
Right, I heroically doing going to you. You will fight first, but before you fight, my bomb will go off. Won't kill you, but it'll take a few wounds off.
Yes.
Then you'll probably kill maybe a couple of incursors, or maybe if you're really lucky and you go into the Terminator, you might kill a Terminator, and then I'll just murder you completely.
Have you had no prisoners yet?
No, or assassinate either.
So.
Let's face it, where he is, he's in the open anyway.
I know, if you kill him now, you're not going to get it. Yeah, so I'm going to do it, I'm going to charge. Because if you get both of those, you get a lot of points next turn. If I don't charge you and you kill him now, then you don't get the points. So I'm going to charge for the 9.
Okay, not sure of the logic.
I get a 10. That's not fair! No! I wanted that for Typhus.
Right, okay.
So he'll go on to the objective. At least I'm denying you right now.
Well, yeah,
actually, you're within an inch. I can... You haven't touched the wall, so I can't.
No, I'm away from the wall, yeah.
I have to base you, so there you go. So you need to pay a CP.
I mean, you had the range to base me anyway, so you couldn't even go the other side of the wall anyway.
I had to, yeah.
Right, so I'll be spending the CP, and charging you with the Terminators with the Heroic Convention.
So get a double 1.
Well, they could reroll charges anyway.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
that. So that's a 9, look. See, it's beautiful. Yeah. So I'll move them in a second, and then you're going to charge you with the Plague Marines.
I am. Wait, look at that. I should have just done the other way around, shouldn't I?
And I'm just... They're going there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Cool.
So
all right. Nice. Right, done all the charges and things. I'm just going to pick this chap up, Andy. He's surrounded by Plague Marines.
Quick, yeah, and there's just no...
All right.
There's no
so you can do your Consolidate in a minute.
Yeah.
Or you can do it now. The ones that aren't on the objective can move closer to it. Fantastic. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right. Cool. Because, I mean, let's face it. If that one guy... Unless I made like 1 billion 4+ invulnerable saves, he was dying... So yeah, we'll save time. You picked up the cultist nicely. I'll pick him up nicely. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got a sorcerer. Did you want to hit the Terminators or the Incursors?
I will hit the Incursors.
Okay. So at the start of the fight phase, I'll blow up my bomb.
Okay.
All right. Boom. Take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. So I'll. You got 5. So I've got 3 left.
3 left. Makes him easier for me to punch to death in a minute.
Okay.
Right.
I get extra attacks. It's like what, 5 attacks now or 6?
He's got 4 normally, yeah. So
five
after 5, hitting on 3. What's he going into? Incursors.
Incursors.
Easier to kill. Right. Hitting on. Oh, you've hit once. You will wound on that. AP. 1 if it's just a staff.
1, AP 1.
What? T3 damage. I mean, you might kill a guy. You've killed a guy.
So what? It was worth it because he was going to die anyway.
Well,
he was going to die. So now at least I've killed the guy. It means less likely.
He's
you're gonna
definitely
get hits
going
kill
to
me.
die now.
So, yeah.
Right, cool. I'll pile in them things. Right, yeah, that sorcerer with 3 wounds remaining was not going to withstand that unit of Terminators. We did it off camera. I mean, he's dead. I mean, I've got 3 power fists, many hammers. Okay, I'm hitting on 4s and 5s, but
4 times.
he died 4 times. Yeah, he's splattered into the ground. I played whacker sorcerer with my hammers.
Well, there was actually a guy there with a revival dagger, and they killed him, revived him, killed him, revived him, killed him, revived him, laughed in his face, then killed him one last time for good measure. They really did pound him into oblivion.
Yeah, anyway, he's dead. I consolidated a bit closer to the objective with the Terminators, so that's nice. Because you've denied me this objective, but you didn't deny me that one, so that's good.
But I have retaken the other 2.
You have. And you've got Storm Hostile Objective, and you've got area... Oh, have you got Area Denial?
Yeah, I'm within 3.
But I am with my Terminators. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, because of that heroic intervention and the consolidation, I'm not quite within 3 of the centre, but I'm within 6. You only get 2 points for Area Denial. Dear.
Still 2 points.
It is 2 points. You got 6 for that. I'll finish sabotaging. I'll get my 3 points. Thank you very much. I'm going to... She's going to up and down. Am I going to spend a CP and up and down these chaps? Or am I just going to run around the corner? No, because you've got ridiculous Overwatch. I'll have a think about what I'm going to up and down, and then we'll be back for Deathwatch turn 3. Right, Deathwatch turn 3. So I scored 8 points on the primary. This one here and that one there. And then the Infiltrators are guarding this one and the Incursors are guarding that one. So I should get a nice 12 points primary this turn. It's good, isn't it? Nice, secondaries, I got marked for death. You picked 3 things I couldn't kill.
Yeah.
So I ditched that from a CP. Oh, and by the way, I did spend the CP to pick up my Indomitable Kill Team member Terminators, and my colours went up as well at the end of your turn. I've got Bring It Down and Engage in all fronts. That's not going to happen. I'll get a CP back for that end of the turn, because, well, I can't get to you right now. Engage in all fronts, I can get a few quarters for that. You left a couple of small gaps.
I did.
You left one over here somewhere.
Yep.
And you left one over there. So she's popped up over there.
Yeah.
And she's going to get me... engage for a couple of points. I'll get a couple of points. Secondary's not going to be great this turn, but at least primary's been good, so that's a thing. I've activated Kill Team Tactics Sustained Hits this turn, and I've activated my Tome of Verticlades to get 2 open moment targets. So I've picked the Plague Marines, and I've picked the Blight Lords. Thinking is, if I delete your flanks, the guys in the middle are either going to sit in the middle or split up.
Yes.
You can't... If I kill this lot can't be everywhere all at once. They're slow and it's 2 big units.
Yeah.
All right, that's my thinking. The dude's got out the Rhino. They're behind the wall. They're going to charge through. Yes, you got fight first. You'll probably kill some, but hopefully I'll survive enough to kill you first. Or not kill you first, but kill you more than you kill me, because you'll kill me first because you got fight first.
Yes.
Did you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah, at first you did. I've got the Rhino over here. I'll put a few pot shots and a Hunter Killer into here. Why not? Terminators, they've moved forwards. They're going to shoot some rockets at these chaps, but they may or may not charge, or they might just stand there and move block here. Because Typhus, Death Shroud, slow. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a think. Because Typhus's unit will be essentially -2 to hit in combat, because -1 hit because Typhus and -1 weapon skill because of your contagions.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to charge you.
No.
I think I'll just shoot stuff.
Yes.
I much prefer that. Yeah. Incursors advance to get like this, so I can get one guy shooting your Terminators to line them up before other things shoot them. Infiltrators shuffled over. I don't have to screen out anymore. You got no more deep strike.
No.
So they're just going to shoot over here. I've got some bolt guns. I've got a smite into these Blight Lords. And, well, then I've yes.
A lot of death.
Indomitable Kill Team, Terminators, Hellblasters, they're going to die.
Yes.
I hope.
Yes.
If they don't, well, then I've got a problem, but I think they should.
I think they'll probably be dead.
You did Overwatch the Terminators. They were the only things that I deep struck in range of your spurty things, and you killed a Terminator.
I did.
Which, yeah.
In my head, I saw the launchers on the back of them and thought, oh, I'll kill them, forgetting that you had to shield guys.
I know, yeah.
So it was my own mistake. I should have done, what's in the unit, Dave? And I didn't do the, what's in the unit, Dave? So
You killed a guy with a shield.
Yes. It's actually annoying because there's another CP that I want to spend on something else in this game, in this turn. I'm a bit annoyed I didn't think about it. So it was a bit of a blunder.
Oh dear, boo-hoo.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
Anyway, so that's the movement phase and things. Can I start shooting you now?
No, it's in your turn now. You didn't score anything and Death Guard turn 3.
Well, even if I don't shoot you, I still score 2 for engage. But yeah, let's do some shooting. Right, in Curzes, one of the guys can see your Blight Lords. He's going to shoot them. He's going to hit on 3s. I've hit you, fantastic. I've got 0 for a moment. I've only hit you once. And I wound your Blight Lords on a 5. Oh no, what a shame, but I'll get +1 hit against them. Yay! Cool. Now I'm going to shoot... what to start with? I know what I'll start with. I'll start with the Indominator kill team, I think. Will I? They're all just over 9 inches away, because I have to deep strike. So I can't be in contagion range, can I?
Well, from the centre of the objective, not the Terminators.
Was it a sticky objective at the start of your turn? No, it wasn't.
It's still an objective I control.
Contagions from the objectives only apply to sticky objectives. You haven't stuck that one, so no.
Oh, okay.
Do I start?
Of course it is. Silly goose. Sometimes at midnight, when you play at midnight, you start getting things.
It is midnight.
It's already midnight, I know.
Oh, that's crazy, right? I will start with the Indominator kill team, essentially because they've got higher damage. Let's start with them. I'll use my captain's thingamajiggy. He's got bat. Let's start the bat round. And I'll increase the unit's range and AP. Alright?
Okay.
Give them some rounds, because then my flamers become AP1. All my melters are suddenly in melter range for minimum 3 damage.
Yeah.
And, well, it's just lovely. Let's do that.
Okay.
Right, starting with the Deathwatch Heavy Bolter Shots. They're going to hit on 2s now.
They are.
Re-rolling. 6s are lethal and sustained. So, Andy. Re-rolling everything. That didn't make a difference, but that's lethal and sustained. Cool. Right.
T6.
Strength 7, I'm shooting the nearest target. 3s to wound. Okay. That is 5, AP3, but invulnerable save. So 5 4-ups, 3 damage each. 3 dead Terminators.
Okay.
Just like that. Bang, 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 bang. Make a note, 3 dead, because I've got more guns.
Okay.
Right. Let's shoot the multi-melter, which will hit on 3s now, because it's +1 hit. And roll for the 5th moment. Okay. Strength 11, so 3s. That's, yeah. Right. 1 invulnerable save. Okay, you make that one. 2 melter rifles. 2s. 6 sustains. Wounding on 3s. Ooh. 1 invulnerable save or death. Death, because it's d6 plus 2 damage. Yeah, 7 damage on that Terminator. So that's 4 I've killed. Okay, and then I've got some bolt rifles on 2s. 6s are lethal and sustained. So let's reroll all of those. Get some 6s. Yeah. Oh. Lethal, sustained.
I like that.
And then 3s. Okay. 3 more invulnerable saves. These are 2 damage each.
Okay.
So put Terminator down to a wound. So 4 dead, 1 on a wound. And then I have 3d6 plus 3 flames. For some flames. Not many flames, but some flames. Strength 6, I'm shooting the nearest thing. So I'm winning on 3s. And the twin linked. That's easily a 6, isn't it? Oh, twin link really helped, didn't it? 4, 8, 9. 9, 3 ups, 1 damage. So I've killed the wounded one.
Going down to 2.
So 5 and then 1 on 2. Where the hell's the 5 on there? There we go.
It's next to the 3 and the 6 and the 9.
Nice. Boltstorm Gauntlet. 2s. Cool, they're sustained. Strength 6, he's shooting the nearest thing, so 4s. 3 at AP2 because of the extra AP. So 3 4-ups, 1 damage each. So I've killed that guy. So I've now killed exactly 6 with the Indominator kill team. That was alright, wasn't it? That wasn't bad, yeah, cool. Alright, there's 6 dead. You can't. No matter which ones you pick up, the Hellblast will still be able to shoot you. So I'm just going to shoot you, and then you can pick up the whole unit in one go. Mm-hmm. So supercharged plasma hitting on 2s. 6s are lethal because Lieutenant. Which is nice. I'm winning on threes. I'm just going to reroll just the misses, I think. Or do, yeah, I'm just going to reroll just the misses. Right. And then he's going to win on threes. And these will all be invulnerable saves. It's not the best in the world, is it?
You got enough sixes there, you're fine.
Well, 6. 12. 12 invulnerable saves, 2 damage each.
12 4-ups.
We drop one. So that one failed twice, basically. So that's one Terminator dead.
Dead.
3 more dead.
3 more dead.
So you've got 3 Terminators remaining.
I do.
Okay, interesting. Oh, and I've got the bolt pistol from the Lieutenant as well, which hits and doesn't wound. Okay, right. Hazardous checks.
How did you kill 2?
3 then, wasn't it?
So I've got 1 left.
Well,
So I was on 6. So it's up to 9.
Yeah, so there's 1 on the Sorcerer.
1 on the Sorcerer.
Hazardous checks. 1 guy dies. Does he shoot on death? No. Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, 1 Terminator, 1 Sorcerer remaining. I'm not going to continue shooting at them. The 6 Cyclones are all going to shoot Typhus and his merry men.
Okay.
All right. Cool. They're going to hit on 3s. 6s are sustained. No sustains. They would wound you on 3s, but they fail. So 4s. Nothing. Oh dear. Never mind. I've got some Storm Bolters as well. 3s. 5s. 2 2-ups. Oh, big boo-hoo. Right. I don't think I would have killed a Terminator without rolling anyway, to be honest. Right. This unit, this one, shoot Plague Marines.
I'll make you -1 to hit, making you -2 to hit because you're in contagions as well.
Oh, poo you.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've done Cloud of Fires on the Plague Marines, which is -1 to hit, and then on Contagion Marines on -1 ballistic skill. So there's Cyclones which you can hit your Plague Marines on 5s, but 6s are sustained. So half my hits are actually going to be 2 hits. Yeah. At least I've got rerolls because 00 for me. So let's see what I get. That's not a bad start. That's not bad because I've hit every time because it's sustained. Yeah. That's nice, isn't it?
It would have been far worse had I not done
it. Well, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Winning on 3s. Gives you toughness 5. That is 4 at AP2. There's no cover between you and I. So it's 4 5-ups. You make 1, 3. First D6 does 1 damage.
Next one kills a guy.
Next one kills him. I've killed one. So kill 2 Plague Marines. Okay, fine. Alright, Storm Bolters into the Plague Marines now from the Terminators, hitting on 5s again. Re-rolling just as well. I missed every shot.
Every single one. You'll get all 5s, don't worry.
Yeah, and some sustains as well. That's lovely, isn't it? Sustained. Yeah?
Yeah.
5s to wound though, because you're toughness Plague Marine. 2 3-ups. Okay, took a wound off a Plague Marine. Okay. Fine. Right, the Rhino's going to shoot you now.
-1 to hit still.
Yeah, he's also in,
-2 to hit.
he's also in contagion as well, isn't he? So Storm Bolt from the Rhino on 5s. And yes, I will be shooting the Hunter Killer at you as well. Why not? So I've hit 3 times because that doesn't sustain. He's not a kill team, he's a Rhino. 5s to wound. What's that going to be? 2 3-ups. Do I kill the wounded guy? I do, and I wound another.
Yeah, you did. That's annoying.
Do I? And the Hunter Killer's going to have to go into a Plague Marine on a wound. It's going to hit on a 4. It misses. I've got the Oath of Moment. And it hits. And it'll wound. On that, AP3 but cover. 5-up or Dead Plague Marine. Another Dead Plague Marine. Yeah, Hunter Killer killed Plague Marine. Woohoo! Right. The Catalyst is going to shoot your Plague Marines at the back there with the Tallyman. She gets D6 auto hits with her little thingy majiggy for 4 hits.
Not bad, sir. Not bad.
It's anti-infantry 2-up, so I don't care about your toughness or any nonsense like that. That is 3 at AP2. If I got all 4, I would say put them on the Tallyman, but seeing as I can't kill him anyway with 3 wounds, I'll put them on your Plague Marines. So 3 at AP2, it doesn't ignore cover, so you will get 4-ups. I've wounded a Plague Marine. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Okay, cool. Right. Any more shooting? I think that's all my shooting done, Andy.
Okay, charges, sir.
Charges. Terminators, a 10 into your Terminators.
Okay.
Right, because you've got what, 4 OC on that objective?
Yep.
If I get 4 Terminators on it and kill your Terminators, I'll contest the objective, so.
You will.
So I've got 10 inch charge, it's re-rollable because my Terminator's going to re-roll charges.
Yeah.
Just for free. I don't need to spend CPs on it, look, so I'll just change dice. So close. And yet so far. Right. They... I'll have a think about them. They, the Charge of Plague Marines, they're in... No, that's it for charges from me. Not going to charge those Terminators in. Thought about going over there, or going into them, or going into them. They're just going to sit there and have a good time.
See, earlier on when I wasted that CP on Overwatch, what I should have done was keep the extra CP now for sustained hits, because I get crits on 5s.
Yeah,
Sustained
nice.
would be really nice.
Yeah, but never mind. You waste it on Overwatch to Terminator. Anyway, these are the Plague Knives from your Plague Marines.
Quick.
Hitting all 3s, 5s and 6s are lethal. You got a couple of 2s there. 5s and 6s are lethal because of your Putrefier.
Yes.
And these are going to win on 3s because, well, I'm toughness 3 now.
3, 6,
7.
No AP.
No, it was number.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 ups. So you killed the wounded guy and wounded another. Right, now it's the heavy melee weapons. So melee attacks hit on 4s though, but 5s and 6s are lethal. Lethals, lots of lethals.
That's a lot of lethals.
Got a few 2s and 3s as well though.
Yeah.
And these ones are going to win on 2s anyway, because toughness 3.
So
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 10.
10. These are AP 2, right?
AP 2.
Okay. I've got 4 guys with storm shields. Alright, I've got 2 guys with storm shields. Got 1 guy with storm shield. 1 guy with storm shield. Okay, all the storm shields are dead. Alright? And I got 2 more 5 ups. So you got all the storm shields and another dude. Right, I get a chance to hit you now. Let's start with El Chapo, my not Chaplain Cassis. He's going to hit you on not 2s but 3s. Yep. Contagions. I'm going to reroll because of zero for the moment.
That's what's going to do it. Ooh,
And I've got a sustained.
Yeah.
Alright. Winning on 2s because +1 a wound. Right, that's 4, 5 ups, 3 damage each.
Oh god. Please dice.
So that's 4 dead Plague Marines. Splat!
That's a
And now he goes up to AP 3 damage 4, Andy.
Yes.
Right,
It's a
3.
Well done. You found yourself.
I did. I've got some hammers. It's hammer time. You've only got 2 normal Marines left.
Yeah.
And the other guys only have 1 OC each, so okay.
Yeah, it's going to be yours.
Hammers are going to hit on 5s though,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
Yeah,
But it's
you
alright,
can
I've got 4
reroll,
rerolls.
so-
Which is why I put the overmount on these chaps, because rerolling 1s doesn't cut it. I want to reroll all of them. That's better lit. And I've got a sustain, so I'll leave that one there. So 10 with +1 wound, I think I'm winning on 2s.
Yep.
6s are devastating. No devastatings. But that is 7, 5 ups, 3 damage each.
Yeah, well, I didn't make any 5 ups, so I'm going to make any now.
So how many Plague Marines have we got left? 2 Marines?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I've killed a character. You can choose which one you want. He's been hammered into the ground like a nail. Well, I'm not going to consolidate in because we worked it out. It's like I'm a long way away from your. It's like an 8-inch charge with your Bite Lords if they come over here. So that's fine. I've nicked that objective back. I did bring it down for a CP. I've scored 2 for engage. So I got up to something. Andy's going to have turn 3. We'll work out the primaries and then come back with command movement phase and points and things. Okay, here we are in the Death Guard turn 3 command movement phase. The Deathwatch finished their turn 3 on 34 points with the guarding of the objectives and the engaging on all fronts. Death Guard, you had 3 objectives, 4, 8, 12, and you're guarding all of them with Plague Marines, Blight Lords, and more Plague Marines.
Yeah.
So you said they're going to end the turn there. So essentially you've then got to 18 points to 36 plus your secondaries. So you're 2 points ahead before your secondaries.
Yes.
You got behind enemy lines,
Had
and defend stronghold. You got rid of established locus because you weren't interested in doing that. Behind enemy lines, there are ways you can maybe get a unit or 2 there. Defend stronghold should be an easy one. Your dude that was here ran over here because he wanted to try and get you behind enemy lines. I watched him with Terminators with Cyclones and blew the crap out of him.
Yes.
So he's dead.
Yes.
And then do you want to walk through the rest of your movement phase? You spent a lot of time moving models.
I did.
And then moving them back. And then thinking about where else to move them. And then moving them again.
Plague Marines from in here, they've gone over here. The Plague Marines that were in this ruin have gone forward onto the objective. The Terminators have moved forward over here as well. Plague Marines both advanced. They did not advance on the Terminator unit. 2 left here. They did not advance.
And they did
This
pass their battle
Rhino has
shot.
come back, so these guys can then move into that Rhino for an ultimate finale move later on.
Okay,
They
right.
move this side here so they can get some shots on her. Maybe if they kill her, but if they don't kill her, who cares about that? I'm not worried. They're just going to try and kill her if they can.
Okay, you can't kill Deadpool, he just keeps healing.
I've left a load of the Terminators that I could have pulled out to put extra shots into there.
You could have pulled out.
I could have pulled out. In fact, I'm wondering if I just put an extra few shots in, but I don't think I need to. It'll be fine. Contagions a thing, and I think you're in range of contagion, I'm not sure. But either way, I've got loads there, so it just increases their save rate, because last time I was always on my invuln, I won't always in my invuln.
Yeah, the other unit weren't in cover, so they got obliterated.
And
You're
Typhus
keeping a
is
chunk of them in cover.
He's harder to kill anyway, so...
Because of the
I'm more
-1 to
confident
wound.
about
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Death Shredder moved out, they want to go kill stuff. A few of them are popped out to shoot
control
stuff.
1, control 2, control 3. I'm going to try and take you off of number 4, and I'm going to kill you off of number 5. I am going to take all of the objectives off of you.
Okay.
Your next turn, you're going to score 4 plus 2. That's the best you're going to get.
Yeah.
So, theoretically,
Potentially, yeah.
yeah, it's going to be okay. So, on your 4th turn, you're going to need to get good secondaries.
Mm.
And be able to score them and do well on them. And then in your last turn, yeah, you're probably going to have some secondaries here. You're going to have this one. You're going to have this one. You're probably going to have that one back because your Rhino's going to jump on there. Can't do anything about that.
No.
So we'll deal with that. But I've got a sneaky thing that's going to happen maybe turn 4, turn 5. So we'll see. Sorry, turn 5 because it's turn 4 now.
It's turn 3 now.
Yeah, turn 3. So turn 4 will be sort of a sneaky move from the Death Guard. Hopefully I'll be able to do something cool. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know yet. So that's my idea anyway.
We'll wait and see.
We'll do some shooting because shooting's fun. So I'm going to start things off.
Shooting's very fun. Do you remember my shooting phase?
That was great.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to do some shooting. I'm going to shoot all my Terminators in the Blight Lord unit that are in range and eligible to do so into the unit over here. I'll activate my sorcerers once per game ability and do extra strength and extra damage.
Fantastic. What are you starting with?
I'll start with a sorcerer. 2d6 attacks.
Okay, nice.
For
9.
I
Lovely.
like that.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, hit on 3s, no lethals, no sustain, anything like that.
One's gone flying somewhere.
Not many hits here though. It's not enough
You've
probably
hit
to kill
4
them.
times. You're winning on 2s though, which is nice.
Yeah.
So
I've got a 1.
3.
3 at AP1.
3 at AP1.
AP1.
1.
No cover.
You kill a dude.
Kill a dude, that's fine.
Okay. I don't know who's nearest to you. I'll knock him over for now. Right, cool.
Spewer, I get D6.
D6 spews.
D6 spews.
6 spews. That's nice, isn't it? You're winning on 2s. Lovely. So that's 5 wounds.
AP1.
5 AP1. Kill a dude. No, you killed 2 dudes.
I did kill 2 dudes.
So it's just El Jabbar remaining. And then you got a blight launcher there as well.
I've got a blight launcher. Yeah, so I've got 2 blight
Is that one a
launchers.
blight launcher?
Yeah,
Okay, so you've got
two
4 blight
launchers.
launcher shots into our Chapo. So you've hit 3 times. You're going to wound on. Am I in contagion? Right. Oh, the one doesn't matter anyway. No. Right.
AP1.
4 ups. He's absolutely
that's
fine. He's
annoying.
bossed it. El Jabbar. Right, we did the combi bolter as well, but just the 1 wound call. So
Yeah.
Chapo's still alive for now. Typhus and his merry men. What are you starting with?
Typhus will go into the unit of Terminators that have got a guy over there who's not in that.
Trying to mortal win the Terminators over there. Roll a 1. Oh,
No, it's a
curses.
5.
D6.
D6 mortal wounds. For
For
3 mortal wounds.
Okay. You put a shield guy down to a wound.
That's good. We'll come back to that unit in a minute.
Right, and then you got all the spurts into the Terminators.
7d6.
7d6 spurts.
Yeah, I never roll well.
Well, that's not bad. You've got a couple of 6s, which balances it out a bit. I think that's pretty much average.
25.
Right, many spurts winning on 4s because they're anti-infantry 4 up or something.
1, 2, 3,
Many
4,
2-up saves.
5, 6.
11 2-ups from the spurts. You've wounded a Terminator. Congratulations. He's covered in goo now. He doesn't like that.
It's okay.
Okay, what's next, Death Guard Andy, sir?
Spewer from that guy over there going into that unit of Terminators.
Okay, what's the sorcerer doing?
Into the same unit.
Okay, spewer, 2 spews. They win on 2s because that's what they do.
Sorry, not the same unit. So him going into that Terminator. Sorry. So yeah.
What's going into what?
Right, so he's going to go into them.
Sorcerer's into them.
And the other guy spewing into
Spear into the Terminators, right. Spews into the Terminators. 2 wounds.
AP1.
3 ups.
saves.
Terminator's
Pushing
fine.
it. I
Right.
don't care. 2d6 attacks the other ones for 4. Wow. Pushing the boat out. Oh no.
Freeze. and then 6
So this is a spewer. So this was a spewer. So it was also hits.
No, that was the sorcerer you're doing at the moment.
Yeah.
That's not lethal, is it? You got to roll a win with that one. So 2. It's AP 1, isn't it? And it's just 1 damage at the moment because you've already supercharged it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we've been getting hazardous tests for your sorcerers, haven't we? He's got to take 1 and so has he. So he's fine, and the other one is fine. Okay, cool. Right, is Bolter into the Terminator as well?
Yeah, might as well.
You might as well. He's got a wound left. You might kill him. There's 2 lethals left. There's another wound left. If I roll a 1, look, you killed a Terminator.
Yeah.
I didn't roll a 1.
Right, charges. Got some charges here, Dave.
Okay.
I'm going to charge Typhus and his merry men into them.
Into the Terminators. Cool.
Just into them, nothing else.
Okay, cool. So that's a nice long charge.
Should have charged that first.
So they're going in there.
Charging this unit into here.
Okay, and they need something fairly high. That'll do
That'll
it.
do it. It was an under attempt, so yes.
Right, we've done the charge moves and things. You've got the ones that could get into base, and you've strung the rest of them out nicely like that because they're still guarding that objective. So, come on, old chapo, you can do it. Meanwhile, Typhus and Death Shroud have gone in like that because you have to stay in coherency because it's Unit 7, not Unit 6.
Spending a CP, Dave.
Yeah, on who? Where?
Giving that inside a Death Shroud and Typhus sustained hits.
Okay, well, at least that makes my decision easier because I was thinking about armour and contempting them.
Oh.
I'm not sure I'm going to bother now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I'll save it for other things. Go on, you crack on. So what's this?
2s, 6s are sustained.
What's this?
This is the Death Shroud.
This is the Death Shroud. Right, hitting on 2s. 6s are lethal and sustained. You've rolled some 6s.
Not very many. The average 24. Well, not average, but below average.
So
But never
lethal.
mind.
And you've missed. How many have you missed?
1.
1.
All
All right,
so,
and then put 4 back in. Why are you using my
rolls.
dice? You've got your own dice.
I'm not. So 4 go back in.
4 go back in.
And then strength 8, toughness 5 down to 4, I assume.
Yep, so you're going on 2s.
2s. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. 2s!
Okay, you've got a few 1s, but
I get lots of 6s now.
you've done pretty well there. Okay.
Yeah, so I've dropped 3, so it had 24.
Well, just count the dice.
28, that's 25.
I'll tell you what, I'll just...
Tell you what, put your hand up.
Ah! My hands are too big! Why are your dice so tiny?
They're GW, bring GW. 4 ups.
No, if I could...
You've actually rolled, you should have rolled your dice, Dave.
Yeah, that was quite good.
That was very
2
good.
damage each, yeah? So I've got
Yes.
1 wound, he's dead. That's another dead.
I think I've just about done it.
I think you've just about done it.
I've got Stock Typhus to go.
How many have I got? Yeah, I've still got 5 in unit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2.
Yeah, so if I did armor contempt, that would have saved and so would have that one, but then you still would have had Typhus. So 1,
Yeah.
2. I think, yeah,
Well,
you still would have killed them.
Well, I've had, what, 5 attacks to Typhus?
Yeah, you would have killed them. I'm glad I saved the CP. They're dead.
Lethal. Yeah, hitting, yeah, so yeah.
Right, yeah, so you can consolidate onto the objective and nicked it now, so that's not very nice. But, you know, it is Typhus and 6 Death Shroud. These Terminators here,
Yep.
what's this? Is this the 2 Terminators?
This is the 2 Terminators with their attacks, so strength 6, AP 2.
Yeah, the bubotic weapons. So you're hitting on 3s, 6s are lethal. And then I'm going down to toughness 3, and there's strength 5 or strength 6?
Strength 6,
Okay,
2s.
2s. 6 wings.
6 AP 2.
4+ invulnerable saves. Well,
About time you rolled some poor dice, so...
El
there you go.
Chapo apparently doesn't like the smell of Death Star Terminators.
Not many do, they say.
No. Okay, it's Deathwatch Turn 4. Only had 1 primary objective, because we keep nicking primary objectives off of each other, that's the thing. I'll be guarding it with the Infiltrators. So I'll be getting 6 at the end of my turn. 6 in total primary for this turn, essentially. I picked up the Assassin, and I spent a CP to pick up the Hellblasters as well at the end of your turn. We've already put the 3 points for your Defense Stronghold up, because there was no way I was going to get it. Even if I kill loads of stuff, it's a sticky objective anyway. So, with all the primaries and your Defense Stronghold, it's 41 to me and 39 to you. So I'm 2 points in the lead. Good, 2 points in the lead, but I'm a turn ahead, kind of. My secondaries at Defense Stronghold, no prisoners. Not bad. That's a guaranteed 3 points, as far as I can tell. And no prisoners. There are some small, easy to kill kind of units, so that should be a nice 5 points there as well. So that's good. I've over-mimited Typhus and his Death Shroud. They must die. I will do my best to kill them. I spent a CP in the command phase as well to give my Hellblasters sustained hits with adaptive tactics, and the other kill teams have gone lethal hits this turn. Okay, because that's lovely. So, what I've done is, I advanced my incursors a bit. The plan was, string them up like here, move block you, stop you from getting to my home objective. Because my infiltrators could have gone here, put some shots downfield. You overwatched, you killed a couple of them. So that's a bit annoying. So instead my infiltrators and librarian ran away a bit. Out of potential charge range, you've got no way of getting to my home objective. Alright, as far as I can tell. Right. Although, let's put that there like that. Because, and you can get there as well actually.
I mean, technically you can't do that, but we'll let you do
Well, I haven't started my shooting phase yet.
Yeah, but you've brought down your assassin.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nah,
It's fine.
yeah.
She's over there. No, because I suddenly realised you could potentially advance, you see.
Yeah,
so let's just, Anyway, right.
Right.
That should be safe.
Yeah.
Right? Hellblasters have dropped in there. Their job is to shoot them. What's left of the incursors will line them up first. The Rhino will just advance it and just park it there in the way just to be annoying. If you bring it down next turn, what you're going to do is two points. Yep. If I give away 2 points on one of your secondaries, that's
so be it.
It's not that bad because you could have secondaries that get many more points.
Probably not.
Over here, the Indomitable Kill Team in the turn, it's just moved forwards. They're going to obliterate everything here. Plan is shoot a couple of units, charge the last one, finish it off, and then sit on the objective. And then, yes, Lady Deadport dropped in here, keeping herself, because there's still some action-y type objectives I haven't had yet, like containment and recover assets, which she can be useful for. So she's sort of keeping her safe for now. Yeah. Yes, that was the movement in the command phase and things. Yeah. Can I start shooting now?
Go on then.
Cool. Right, starting the shooting phase. Incursor shooting some Death Shroud. He's hitting on falls now because contagions, because you're really smelling it, and he hasn't got a helmet on, so we can definitely smell it.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I've hit you once, and I've got Oath of Moment, so I've hit you once. Yeah. He's going on a 5. No, what a shame. But you've been lined up.
I have.
Okay, fantastic. Right, I'll come back to them. Or do I start with them? I think I start with them. I'll have a think. Okay, Hellblasters, let's start with them. Supercharging 9 plasmas, because one of them killed themselves earlier. Past my Incursor, he's going to duck out the way as the shots go past him. And they're going to hit on 2s.
Hit on 2s.
I've got every moment.
You have.
And they're lethal because of Lieutenant and sustained because of adaptive tactics.
Yes.
So this might hurt a bit.
It's going to hurt.
I mean, I'm winning you on 4s because you minus 1 of wound nonsense. Yeah. But
even so,
that's a lot of 6s. That's a good start, Andy.
Terrific.
That's a bit. Let's throw up.
Oh gosh.
Seeing as I'm hitting on 2s with rerolls and 6s do 2 things, guess what I'm going to do, Andy?
I'm going to reroll everything.
Fish for more 6s, because that's what you should do when you're hitting on 2s. There's another one there. I've missed a couple of times, but yeah, what are you going to do? Right. I need to put 7 back in.
You do.
I like having lethals when I'm winning on 4s.
I might have a dead unit here straight away.
Well, that might be nice. 4s. That's not bad either, is it?
At all, Dave.
These will all be invulnerable saves.
AP 3, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 6, 8, 10, 15. 4 ups. Okay.
I'll do 10 first because it's really enough to kill the unit.
Well, 2 damage. No.
Oh, 1 dead.
So it's 2.5.
2.5, and I've got 5 more.
You got 5 more. 2.5, 5 more to do. 3, 4.
4 dead.
You've got 2 Death Shroud and Typhus remaining. Okay. Right, hazardous rolls. 3 die in the making of this film, literally.
I'm smart. Yes, you can't see me, sir.
2 of them will shoot back at something. Right, Indomitable Kill Team, let's go with them next. Split fire never works, so let's do it. One of the Flamer guys isn't quite in range of the Plague Marine units at the back, so he's going to flame this Plague Marine unit. The other 2 Flame Aggressors will flame the back unit, and also going into them will be the Captain's Bolt Storm Gauntlet and the 2 Heavy Bolt Rifles. The 2 Heavy Bolters and all the Melters into your Terminators.
That's nice and easy to remember.
Not confusing at all, is it?
No, I've got this. This is actually not so bad. You've done far worse. It's only like, what, quarter to
I'm
2
going
in the morning.
I'm going to have 10 Hellblasters. All of them is going to shoot a different unit.
Yeah.
All right. 1 Aggressor.
-1 to hit for everything.
Yeah, no, because of contagions.
Yeah.
I know, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
just-
Flame was also hit.
It's 145 I thought I just told
Right,
you.
aggressor into the nearer plague marine unit, alright? Because he's not arranged on anything else. He'll hit them 4 times.
Okay.
That's the nearest eligible target, so he is strength 6, so he'll on 3, so that's 20. So 2, no AP.
Into
The plague marine's right in front of me.
So 3 ups.
Cool, a wounded up plague marine right in front of me. Right, and then I've got, let's do the 2, two bolt rifles into the other plague marine unit on 4s, misses every time, brilliant.
Contagions!
And then I've got the flamers into that plague marine unit, which will hit them 7 plus 2. Right, these will wound on 5s because they're not the nearest thing, but
That's not
I've
bad.
twin linked, so it's fine.
That's pretty good going, mate.
It's not bad, is it?
That's very good.
7 free ups on the other units.
3 ups.
So I've wounded one from that unit as well. Cool. Right, and I've got the bolt storm gauntlet into that unit as well, which will hit on 3s.
Oh dear.
And we'll wound on 5s. No.
Oh no.
Okay. And then I've got 2 heavy bolters
The heaviest bolters.
into the this is Terminators now. 4s, 6s are lethal and sustained. And then that's the nearest eligible thing, aren't they? So 5s. That is 3 invulnerable saves, so AP 2, 3 damage. So let's kill the Terminator and took 3 off your sorcerer.
What is it? 3 damage?
3 damage, yeah. Deathwatch heavy bolters, they're gnarly. Right, that's 2 points for no prisoners. The melters now into the sorcerer. These are the melter rifles on 4s now. Oh, that's lethal.
1 point for no prisoners. You haven't killed 2 units yet.
Well, it was 2 points per unit.
Oh, sorry, 2 points. Sorry.
Yeah. 2 invulnerable saves on the sorcerer. 1 dead sorcerer.
That's 4 points for no prisoners now. So.
It is, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? He's been melted to slag. What a slag. Right, moving on to the Terminators. Everything from the Terminators into this unit of Plague Marines back here, because the idea was to then charge that one there.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start with the Storm Bolters, the Bolters of the Storm variety. Hitting on
4s.
4s. Do I spend a CP on... no, I haven't got any CP. Right, hit on 4s. 6s are lethal. Didn't get any lethals and didn't hit many times either.
No.
It's alright, I'll finish them in combat. Come here. Right. 5s. No, right, fine.
Oh dear.
Crap missiles. 4s. 3s. 2 at -2. 2 5-ups from Plague Marines. Fine, so Terminator shot and killed nothing. Right. Stupid contagions. It's fine. They'll go there, kill them, they'll go there, have a go at killing them, and then you'll just have some Terminators left. But you will be all over there. Okay, fine. That is my shooting phase. The Rhino advanced, so he can't do any shooting. So, yeah, let's do some charges. Let's charge the Indominator kill team into the unit of Plague Marines that are sitting on the objective there, half of them looking the wrong way. Oh, look, they've made the charge.
Which ones are these ones?
Them, into them. They are definitely within 6 inches, sir.
They are...
I've got even got to do there. He's fine. Right there in. I'll move them in just a moment.
Okay.
The Terminators into the Plague Marines. They've got a 12.
They are most certainly...
They're definitely angry. Probably because they didn't kill anything with their guns.
Yes.
Right, I've piled in. Let's go with the Indominator kill team. Let's kill some Plague Marines. These are the normal guys punching, so there's a guy who's wounded. 4s to hit, 6s are lethal. Not the best.
Not bad, but not the best. It's probably average.
It's fine, they're just normal Marines hitting you. Wait until I start hitting you with a power fist.
No,
Then you'll be in trouble.
Not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to hit you with power fist.
No,
I've dropped the dice, Andy.
Yeah,
3s, because I'm getting +2 strength on the charge. So 2, 4, 6. 9. 9 free ups.
Okay.
Right, I've killed the wounded guy and wounded another guy. Okay.
No.
Yeah, because one guy was wounded.
Is it damage 2?
No, I've killed a guy and wounded another guy.
Sorry, yes.
I know it's getting late, but try and use your ears.
I'm trying.
Right, the aggressors, they might be a bit aggressive. 4s, 6s are lethal. That's not the best in the world, is it? That's pretty terrible.
That's a 6.
There's 2 lethals, though. I mean, I don't really care about lethals because I'm winning on 2s anyway, strength for 10 power fists. That's 3 5-ups or death. It's killed Plague Marine. Okay, this isn't going particularly well. So you got what?
Three left.
3 left in that unit now, is it?
Yes.
Right.
He's part of that unit, isn't he? Technically, so yeah.
I don't know, there's Plague Marines everywhere.
4, 5.
Yeah, right. Captain, at least he's going to hit you on 3s, since he hits on 2s normally.
Well, there you go.
And that's a lethal. And these become strength 10 on the charge. So, 4 5-ups or death.
4 5-ups.
4 5-ups. Death.
Death to all 3, I think.
Just about. That is perfect efficiency.
Kill the unit.
I made it look really hard though, didn't I?
You did. You sort of made that one.
Right. Terminators into the unit of Plague Marines. Power fists. Falls because of contagions. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Smelly contagions. That's lethal. They both wound. 3 5-ups. Killed up Plague Marine. Brilliant.
You killed Larry.
Oh god, this is going to be a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll consolidate them dudes in a minute. Hammer. That's gone flying. Try again. No, he's missed every time. Right. I'll consolidate and you can fight back and do your things. And then, yeah. That went well. Right, well, now we've realised that unit terminators can't kill some Plague Marines in combat. They're far too smelly. I don't like it.
There's no one wounded because I killed... Oh, no, he's wounded.
What, a guy is on a wound. Did you want to start with Plague Knives?
Knives.
Plague Knives. 6 Terminators on 3. 6s are lethal. No lethals?
No lethals.
Wounding on 4s.
4s.
Because my toughness goes down because you're really smelly.
I only needed 2.
2 ups. Oh,
Yes,
you killed him with a
killed a guy
Plague
with
Knife.
no
Right, fine.
CP.
So you killed that chap and then you got some heavy melee weapons.
I do.
Don't beat my Terminators in combat. At least you're hitting on 4s as well.
Yeah.
2s.
3.
Oh no, you might kill another Terminator. Oh, that's gone flying. Yeah, you wounded one at least.
wounded one,
Okay,
that was
so you
2.
killed one and wounded one. Okay, but you still won the combat because, well, I didn't kill anybody, did I?
Yeah.
Or did I kill one or something? It was something
I
pathetic.
think you're on a wound, yeah.
Either way, it was terrible. You can consolidate if you want. That is the end of my turn. I have max no prisoners, and there's no way of you nicking my objective. So we'll stick the points up now, and we'll come back to Deathguard, turn 4. Right, okay, so at the end of the Deathwatch turn, I went up to 48 points with my no prisoners and the defense stronghold that you were never going to get. That was defense stronghold, wasn't it? Yeah. Death Guard, you got, what was it, 3 primaries? So that's quite good, and you're able to guard 2 of them with the Poxwalkers and your Blightlords.
Yeah.
So at the end of your turn, your primaries will be 16 points. So you got 53 to my 48, not including your secondaries. You got Cull the Horde.
Well, I got Sabotage, which I ditched for a CP.
And then you got Cull the Horde.
Because life hates me.
Because you can't kill that, really. Extend battle lines, though, that's an easy 5 points. Because you've already done it.
Yeah, I've already done it. Yeah.
So you will be 10 points in the lead going into battle round 5.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's okay. Going second and being in the lead's okay.
Yes.
So,
What's happened?
I moved some Terminators forward.
You have.
I moved the Death Shroud to the right a little bit. You overwatched my Death Shroud.
Killed
You
one.
Killed one.
Yeah. If it wasn't for your invulnerable saves, I would have killed both of them and left
Yeah.
Typhus all by himself.
Yeah, lucky I had them.
Yeah.
The Rhinoceros came forward to do a bit of moving blocking.
He's over there for some
white
reason. And your Plague Marines advanced over there. Because then
Yes.
next turn you can throw them forwards and you've got more OC, haven't you? What are you doing with that?
Well, no, you have to stay on the objective, otherwise I'm going to take it.
Well, I'm going to stay on the objective anyway because I'm going to have to guard it.
There you
Anyway.
go. Yeah.
Right.
And then the Plague Marines came forward, they guarded, they're guarding, but still going to do actions and things like that anyway. So,
Yeah, cool.
Going to shooting, I'm going to start Typhus up. I'm going to go with Typhus into the
The Hellblasters.
Hellblasters.
Cool, okay. Roll a 1. Go on.
No.
Oh, so close.
D6.
1.
There's the one.
Well, there's a 1. I'll take that.
Yeah, take it.
No! You wounded an Ultramarine.
Yeah.
Any more shooting?
Yeah, this guy here will put his shots into this unit. So he's got a D6 Flamers for 4. It won't do anything, but it's worth a try. Well, I say that. The 3 wounds.
3
actually,
wounds, yeah.
4 wounds. Okay.
Well, no, the 3 won't wound because they're strength 3, so it's 4.
Okay, sorry, yeah, 4. Yeah.
Either way, but you have got 3 wounds.
Yes.
He's absolutely fine.
He's fine. I thought it would.
He's just covered in goo.
Okay.
You've got a bunch of Blight Lords. What are they going to shoot at?
Okay.
Incursors? Rhino?
He can see. So the blight launchers are going to go into them.
The Blight Launchers?
Yes.
Blight Launchers?
They're both in
That one
range.
can definitely see. You will be in range because I shot. I'm pretty sure the other one can't see me though, Andy.
Where is my other one?
I don't know.
Oh, he's here. You can see through the gap.
What, past the rhino, that's bigger than he is.
Yeah, you can see through that.
Past the rhino, that's bigger than he... No, he can't.
Surely.
Because that's also obscuring, and then you've got to shoot through a rhino.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Not going.
Right,
You can shoot the back of the rhino, though.
He can shoot the rhino. Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, actually, do you know what?
You know, no, I'm in trouble when Andy's got his tape measure out. Oh, you're out of range. Which one is he?
Oh, it's that one, 24. Am I in range there?
I think you're literally just out.
That's out.
No, it's just in now. You've moved it. Yeah, you're in.
I'm in. Cool.
All right, cool.
Do you know what? Back launcher there. Back launcher into there.
Right.
Any combi bolters will go into them.
The incursors.
Yep.
Were you inspired by my split fire? No, you're having a go.
the skewer here will also go into them because you can see into there as well.
Yes.
He'll put his ability. He'll do his
Curse of the Leper. He's already done his one split.
Ability, so
yes.
yeah, he'll just put his normal attack into that as well.
Okay.
Okay, so Blight Launcher into the Terminators on the other side of the map.
Well, they're not Terminators, but sure.
On 3, 6 is a lethal.
They are. There's a lethal. That will wound on that.
2 AP1, no colour.
That's nice. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Damn you!
Carry on. You had one Blight Launcher into the Hellblasters, which hits once. And doesn't win. They're not contagion range.
Cool.
And then you had your Sorcerer's ability into the
spear into the guys.
Spear into the Incursors for 4 spews for 2 wounds. How do you only get 2 wounds out of 4 spews when the anti-infantry 2 up?
I honestly, my dice.
You wounded someone.
I wounded one.
Oh dear. You got the Sorcerer shooting the Rhino, you said?
Yeah, Sorcerer 2d6 for 9. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. Oh my god. 5 1s. Yeah, this is just what happens to me.
Winning on 5s.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, hazardous check.
Yeah.
One of these days. And you had some bolters you said you wanted to shoot into these chaps?
Like, what, 1, 2, 3.
How many can actually see him?
He can see him. He can see him. He can see him. 3 guys. It's 12 attacks.
How? He can't see through a rhino.
He can see.
He can
see the aerial above.
Oh my god!
You should get line to side model. Hey, I'm gamey, man.
The guy over there can't see. There's a corner of a wall in the way.
Okay, well that's still 8
you got
combi
2.
bolter
8
shots.
combi bolter shots. Come on, Incursors, live.
Never.
That's some pretty good shooting.
3 lethals and then 3 misses and then
winning on 3s.
3s.
What's
One
that?
more. 4. No AP.
4. No app. No app for that.
Take a wound and kill a guy.
You kill the guy who wasn't on the objective. Fantastic.
Right.
Is that what you're shooting? That was glorious. That was lovely. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
It was awesome.
Charges.
Right, you wanted to charge Typhus and the Death Shroud into both the Incursor and the Rhino, so you don't need to go very far. That'll do it. There you go. Chuck him in. Don't know how you're going to... You can't fit there, though, Andy. You just shoved the terrain out the way.
It's fine. He gets in.
He can't fit.
It does.
He can't fit.
See, it does completely fit.
He can't fit. He would have to go round like that and get within engagement range or something. I don't even know if it's actually possible for you to get them both. It's just being...
Well, why didn't you tell me that before I made the charge?
Well, you should have thought about that. Your base is so wide, look, he can't fit through, and he can't get around there and be coherency, so he just tries to Rhino. Just tries to Rhino. Oh, he can put his base there. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. There we go.
And they're both in.
Cool, right.
Okay. Blight Lords into there. You know it's 20 past 2 in the morning when this logic dictates that. Come on.
Move the one with the smaller base and the smaller gap.
Right,
move them in. Okay, we've made the charges.
Just about.
Managed to figure it out. You sort of snaked your blight. All the ones that were in range to get base have base, and then the rest of them you snaked around a bit to stay in coherency and stay guarding and all the things. But this guy is wondering what on earth's going on. He's chatting to the other chap with a flail, going, "What are you doing?" I don't know, mate. What are you doing? We haven't done anything all game.
Yeah, they're just. So what they have, they just scored me lots of points.
They're fails of corruption.
Yeah.
They've done absolutely nothing.
What
would you like to start with?
I will start with the one Death Shroud going into that one lowly guy.
Yeah, because then everything else is going to the Rhino, right?
Yeah.
If this Death Shroud doesn't kill an Incursor, that would be hilarious. He has missed once. He will wound on 2s.
He's fine. AP2.
If I make 3 5-ups.
Don't make 3
If I
5
make
ups.
3 5-ups.
Don't make 3 5-ups. If you make 3 5-ups, stop it. Dave. Right.
I do have a command point.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to spend
it. Right. Thank God for that. Okay, Typhus. 2 does 5 attacks into the rhino.
he would, but he's missed twice.
Strength 8, toughness 8.
I go down with toughness 8 now. 4s. AP2, 5-ups.
Yeah.
So he's that's 6 damage. He's got 4 left.
And then I've got 4 guys with 4 attacks each. 4.
Can you actually kill the rhino? That would be hilarious if you don't.
Kill the rhino. I say that.
And then the rhino turns around and runs over the last test round
I
and
could have
kills
given
him.
myself sustained. 2 lethals.
Hit on threes.
That's that many, Dave.
5s to wound.
5s to wound. Can I kill it, Dave?
No. No, she went on 3 wounds and I've got 4 wounds left.
I've taken the objective and you know what, it's fine.
I've got a wound left. Oh dear, look at that.
It's okay. It's fine.
Did you have to bring it down earlier? I can't remember.
Yeah, I did. I already had it.
Oh, good. Right.
Just keep it in combat and slow it down.
Right. That's my playgrounds with Terminators now.
Yeah, you can. Carry on, mate. Go on.
Let's see if they can actually kill something this time.
Yeah. Crack on, sir.
3, 6, 9. Is that 9? That's 9. 4s. 6 is a lethal. Oh my god, look, this -1 hit's really annoying.
5 1s out of 8 dice. Leave me alone. You have no sympathy from me.
3 5-ups or death. 2 of them die. Huzzah. Fantastic. Okay. You're going to take the 2 of the guns. Of course you are. Yeah. Right.
That one. That's a fail. And that's that one.
Oh, well then you're out of coherency, so you can't do that.
Well, I didn't understand 1 or 1 away. But I still have 1 left in combat.
Yeah, but you can't do anything that gets you out of coherency on purpose.
Oh.
So you're going to have to get rid of one of the melee weapons, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh dear.
That's fine.
Alright, do you want to do the plague knife first? Because I've got a guy on a wound.
Sure, Dave.
I mean, you can do the heavy melee weapon first instead if you want.
No.
Freeze. Oh, okay, my heavy melee weapon.
3 6s.
You hit twice.
I hit twice.
You can wound on 2s. 1. You might kill the guy who's wounded. You have killed the guy who's wounded.
Okay.
Do I spend a command point and reroll that? I don't know. I'll have a moment to think. No, didn't CP it in the end. There's no point keeping the extra Terminator alive, really. I'll bump into you with the Rhino.
No. Who are you bumping into?
The Death Shroud.
Okay.
I've wounded a Death Shroud.
No, I've got a 2 up.
Oh, so close. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Alright, so end of your turn, and you have extended your battle lines. Are you going to ditch Cole the Horde?
I will. I don't get a CP because I've got 1 battalion man. But I will kill off Cole the Horde. I'll score 5 points per extend, and I will start your turn. So you will start.
You'll start battle round 5, 10 points ahead. Yeah, cool. As we go into Deathwatch turn 5, I'll pick things up maybe and things. Right, Deathwatch turn 5. I've got 2 primary objectives. I've got that one over there and that one over there. So that's 8 points, and I'll be guarding them with the Hellblasters and the Dominator team. So that'll be an extra 4 at the end of my turn, which will put me up to 12, in addition to my 48 that I had, which goes to 60 points. So Deathguard's 58. So I'll be 2 points ahead, and then we've got secondaries. Got Assassinate and Secure No Man's Land. Not bad. Kill a character. You've got a couple of characters left. And Secure No Man's Land, yeah, it should be okay. So let's see what I can do there. I did pick up the Colourless Assassin and my Infiltrators at the end of your turn, so I was hoping I'd get like containment or recover assets or something, and then I can just go bang, bang, bang. But no, fine. I got kill stuff and do things. But fine, it's okay. It's fine. I failed the Battle Shock test with the Terminators. Fine, they're just going to sit there and keep fighting Plague Marines, whatever. Healed Wound on the Rhino, it fell back. It's just getting in your way. The objective is to kill Typhus this turn, basically. And I've activated Precision Hits, because I haven't done that yet. So Precision Hits with Assassinate makes sense to me. What else was I doing? Yeah, that. Over Momented Typhus and the Death Shroud as well, because I've got to Assassinate. Let's try and kill him. He's annoying. Dom's Kill Team moves forwards a little bit, because their plan is shoot him, charge round into Plague Marines, kill Plague Marines, rescue the Terminators because they need rescuing, and then consolidate a couple of them onto that objective there, keep someone on that objective there, finish guarding, Storm Hostile objective, not Storm Hostile objective, Secure No Man's Land, that one, and then I've deep striked my Assassin and the Infiltrators here, shoot, charge, if I get here, it's another potential objective for me getting to Secure No Man's Land, basically. And it gives you something else to worry about. Because if I'm there, then, yeah, you can only do so many things with so many units, basically. So let's see what I can do with Can Do. Let's start with some Hellblasters shooting Typhus and the Death Shroud. Because, well, that worked quite well last time. Forgot to mention as well, Andy loves doing Overwatch. He Overwatched when I deep struck in here with Infiltrators and did Up Wound. So that was fantastic.
God damn lucky there, Dave.
Yeah. Hellblasters into Typhus and Death Shroud. You spend a CP for Cloud of Fly, so -1 hit. I'm heavy, +1 hit, so back to hit on 3s with rerolls and 6s of lethal because Lieutenant. There's a bunch of 6s.
Oh dear.
That's not bad, is it?
That's pretty good.
I'm just going to reroll the misses because I'm not hitting on 2s this time. I haven't
yeah.
got sustained, so there we go. They're all lethal. Look. I don't care about your -1 wound. You just wounded. Look.
Yeah.
And then these are wound on 4s. For 1 more. See, -1 wound's annoying. 6 invulnerable saves. So that kills the Death Shroud and takes 2 off of Typhus.
He's down to 4 wounds.
So that's on 6, is he? Well, that's just lovely. I have 6 hazardous checks. Stop moving the rhino.
No.
And they're all absolutely fine. Okay,
yeah.
so I've killed his bodyguard. He is no longer -1 to wound.
No.
What a pity. Right, spent my captain's free CP thing to give them extra range and AP, because that means my flamer's getting flamer range and Melter's getting range and all the things. This is the heavy bolters first, though, into Typhoid. Everything's going into Typhoid. I will kill him. He is your warlord. I will kill him. And that's 5 points.
5s.
Hitting on, no, not 5s.
Yeah, contagion.
Oh, it's contagion
stealth.
and your -1 hit. Yeah, well, 5s. Well, whatever. I've got rerolls. It's fine.
Everything.
So 5s. Rolling for over a moment. Is a hit. And that's some more. And they're lethal
They are.
and sustained. And then I wound you on 5s. Because you're not the nearest eligible target. So I'm not getting extra strength. So that is 3 at AP lots, 3 invulnerable saves, 3 damage each.
Is AP 3 or more?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's dead.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was overkill.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the hitting on 5s thing,
That's
it
fine.
could have
Okay.
proved troublesome. Okay, cool. Right, fantastic. He is dead. That is Assassinate. That is 5 points. Do I have other guns? Yes, I have other guns. Let's shoot things into things. Let's start with, let's supercharge my smite. Screw it, it's the last turn. D6 smites. For 3 smites. You will hit them on 3s because they're not in contagion range. Because I've had a deep strike. I've only hit once. A wound on 4s. That's devastating. D3 damage. 1. Damn it. Hazardous check. He's fine. Right. And then I've got some bolt guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that could have been such a good smite. Could have been such a good smite. Bolters. 3s. And then, what am I doing? 5s. Because you're smelly lords. 3, no AP.
Confirm. You're on 9 from that as well.
Oh, it's sticky objective, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I've only done 1 wound so far anyway.
Okay.
It's 3 2-up saves. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, see? Right, okay. But yes, that you are right. Yes. I will be in contagion range. Right, well, her thing auto hits, so I don't care. She auto hits 5 times. Ooh. And it's anti-infantry something.
4.
I'm pretty sure they all wound. 4 AP2. I'll put these on the sorcerer as well because it's got precision.
I'll go cover. 3 ups.
I'm putting it on the sorcerer. He hasn't got cover. 3 go through. What's the damage?
I don't know.
It's only 1 damage, but I've gotten down to 2 wounds. That's fine. Right, charge phase. So the Indomitable Kill team are going to charge into those Plague Marines. I don't need very high. That's fine. That's good. That's okay. And then I've got 9 with the Assassin into your Blight Lords. I mean, I've got a CP. I might as well reroll there. No. Infiltrators of Librarian. Why not? No. Fine. Right, yeah, I killed the Plague Marines after a paladin. I managed to consolidate a few onto this objective, which takes it away from being sticky, which is nice. And I also consolidated one into your Rhino to tag it in case you get things like objectives and things like actions and stuff, just to be annoying, really. So that's nice. We'll go into Death Guard turn 5. I managed to score 10 on my secondaries, and I finished guarding the objectives as well. So I finished on 70 points.
80 with painted.
80 with painted. Not bad.
Not bad score, mate. Not bad score.
Death Guard currently on 58. So you are 12 points behind, but you are on many objectives and they're sticky and gooey and things. Let's see what they can do in turn 5. Yes, okay, so Deathwatch finished on 70 points, 80 including painting. I think we mentioned that. Can't remember, it's getting late. Death Guard turn 5, you got engaged in all fronts. You could have maybe done it, but it wasn't great, so you got rid of it. You got Cleanse and Overwhelming Force. Overwhelming Force, again, not great. The only things really on objectives that you can kill is the big blob, which you probably can't kill, and then the Hellblasters all over here, which you can't kill. But Cleanse, you can do that. What?
Could I not maybe kill them?
With what?
Well, Terminators.
With what?
I bumped them all there and there.
Well, they only move 4 inches. There's a big rhino parked in the way.
Well, there is that. It's 3 in the morning. I'm happy to just.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you've got your home objective there at the end of your turn, and you're guarding that. That's an easy 6 points. And then you're guarding, is it this one or that one? I can't remember which one. Doing one of them for the extra 6, and that then maxes your primary.
Yeah.
50 points. I mean, your list, if you're not maxing primary, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And then cleanse, you're just going to cleanse that one with the Plague Marines. You move forwards, they're going to cleanse that. The Blight Lords can cleanse one of those, and you get your 4 points for cleanse. And you will finish on 76. 76 to 70, 86 to 80. Both scored pretty high, considering we were also denying lots of points to each other as well.
We were. Very competitive game.
Yeah. And all you've got left is a unit of Blight Lords and some Plague Marines and some Boxwalkers.
Think about it.
I mean, it's a big unit of Blight Lords, but you still got a unit of Blight Lords.
2,000 points. That's 310. That's nearly 400, 480, 530. With a character, 600.
That's 270.
I've got about 650 points left.
In Dominant Kill Team's another 270. Plus the captain.
600.
Plus I've got 2 Terminators. Plus a Rhino. Plus a chunk of Hellblasters. I think I've got more left.
You've got more left, yeah.
But there's only so much I can do against such reckless hate just barreling down the middle of the board.
And turn 2.
I had to bounce around the flanks to get angles, and again, if you screen the teleportation, Deathwatch is slow. That's why I'm looking at some of the other Space Marine attachments. I do like the whole teleporting thing and the special ammo thing, and the enhancements are really cool, like the double O thing and things. But I don't know. I need more speed with Deathwatch. Advancing and charging is nice. Fallback and charging is nice.
Don't Andy about needing more speed.
Well, yes, but you're more resilient. That's the thing. You get that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but
It was
no.
a great game.
Yeah,
It was a very good game.
You've untouched my brick over there. I've pretty much untouched this brick here.
Yeah, that open moment and the rerolls and the sustains and lethals, when you had that second turn or third turn and you just hit like a whole gob of termies,
The Plague Marines.
Plague
Yeah,
Marines,
even when your Plague Marines hit me first, I was still able to wipe them
yeah, it was
with El Jabor.
ahead of time. But and the thing is, as well, I had to play so screeny at the back. I had to keep units at the back because you can just come in. And
Because if you left a gap, then nothing hiding behind these walls is then suddenly getting shot.
you'd have come in from behind, and that would have been game over. Like you'd have just I wouldn't have had to. I couldn't.
I thought you liked me coming from behind.
Don't tell them.
But yeah, screening out was definitely the right thing to do. Likewise, I screened you out, even though you had one dude in deep strike. It was just to deny secondaries.
Yeah.
You've got to do it. But yeah, no, very good tactical game. I don't think there were many errors anywhere tactically. I think other than your sorcerer going in by himself and then getting heroically intervened and screwing over your air denial. That was a bit of a problem.
I didn't see that coming. It was
No.
And I made one mistake with the CP where
You never see me coming.
That's what she said.
It's because I'm behind you.
I didn't do the turn 2 or 3 when I had the Plague Marines fighting into you. I spent the CP on Overwatch, and I should have kept that second CP
For sustained.
hits. That
Stratagem uses here and there maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of movement and what we're trying to achieve, I don't think there were that many tactical errors.
No, movement was perfect for both sides. The second
Move blocking each other, being annoying, nicking objectives.
Like the last thing you did there when you
I'll just tag your rhino at the end.
So if I got containment, I couldn't just go.
You couldn't just contain with a rhino.
That was it. You stopped it.
I know. Well, I just thought, well, let's consolidate some here, and then I was like, oh, well, he can consolidate.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to your rhino. Why not? So yeah, it's just to be annoying. I'm good at being annoying.
You're never up against someone who's a competitive player to a very high level when you can both score above 80 points, and not to mention the fact that you play for 6 hours because there's so much thinking that goes into it. Like you go to a tournament at GT and you get a 3 hour.
Well, don't say it took 6 hours. The battle report's only going to be 2.
Yeah, but we spend so much time thinking. We chat as well, obviously. We take a lot of time to talk and do things and have fun.
Have a chin wag.
Yeah, and but you go to a GT and you spend 2 hours 45, 3 hours in a tournament. Usually it's two and a half to 3 hours in a tournament game. Trying to put a game, if I was at a GT and I came up against you, trying to put this game into 3 hours. Okay, put filming aside. I don't know if we even complete a game because we're so tactical against each other. Like you generally make me think. You know, I'm not saying that people I play at tournaments are bad because there's a lot of fantastic players that beat me at tournaments. But when I play you, it's always a game where I have to do
mind games.
It's a hell of a mind game. We put so much thought into it.
And, yeah, I mean, you know, when we've had our practice games, we're a lot quicker. And the thing is, when we're doing our practice games, we're using the same list over and over and over again. Absolutely. So it gets a lot more. I'm using a different list every single time I do a battle report.
And this was a newer list for me as well. I've got updated models in there and different things. And,
you know, but yeah. Anyway, good game. Congratulations, you won. So you won by 6 points, not 7.
No,
but 6.
I tried so hard. Nurgle will be upset. You didn't like me points. That's the problem.
Well, that's your problem. Anyway, it's a victory for the Death Guard.
Oh yeah.
And thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
Christ,
It's the Christmas one, isn't it? Oh, Christmas is all around me. Is it Bill Nye?
Actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bill, whatever it's
Bill
with
Nye.
yeah.
Is it Bill Nye?
Yeah. Anyway, right. Cool. What are we going to say?
Hello.
That one. Right. Okay. Cool. No, I was reading the mission so I can remember what I'm about to say before I go and say it.
Oh, we're playing 40k today.
Playing 40k.
40k.
Right. Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Heretic Dave.
I'm Death Guard Andy.
And today we're doing Deathwatch versus
Death Guard.
So Watch versus Guard. There's going to be lots of death.
Guard.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
You went to the Sheffield GT.
I did.
By the time this video comes out, a while ago. How did that go?
So
First one with Death Guard for God knows how long.
Well, I built a list of exactly the models that I had. I couldn't make the ultimate list I wanted to because I didn't have all the models. So even with that happening, I did take a list that was about 80% of what I wanted. I went to my first matchup, played against Chaos Knights. I have no tank, I have no anti-tank. Bearing in mind my list is all infantry against infantry. It's an anti-infantry army. And of course BCP matched me against tanks, in this case knights. I tabled them by turn 3, so that was interesting. I got 100 points. And in my next game I went up against the Tyranids. And he had lots of anti-Terminator stuff, and I tabled him and won by turn 3, 100 points by turn 5.
So you got 100 points in your first 2 games?
I did, max points. I was
That's not bad, is it?
rank 1 in the tournament for 2 consecutive games. And I then went up against Tau, against like rank 7 in the world, rank 3 in the UK. I didn't know at the time. He got a good score. He got 100 points. I got 82. I played very hard, but unfortunately Tau are very good right now, and I made a couple of mistakes, and dice were very good and very bad at some points. It was a great game. And then I played another Knights player, and he just fives. He failed 9 5s in the whole game. 9 5-ups the whole game. So I got obliterated.
With your own dice?
He forgot his dice. So I gave him my second set, and I just couldn't roll. I was rolling 2s.
Didn't give him a second set. Give him the same ones you're using.
Yeah, I know. I was a silly sausage. I gave him the black.
You gave him
dice.
the weighted ones. You gave him the wrong set.
So I did that, but I actually dropped out of the last game. I had something go on at home, and the tournament wasn't going away. So I actually left the Sheffield. I went home a bit early, but I still came like 140th, even with just 4 games. So I did very well considering that was a thing. Yeah. But it was a really good tournament. I really enjoyed it. The list scored well. I learned some stuff. I've now finalised the new list. I've got the list models in here that I'm going to be using for the next events. So I'm hoping that this list will continue the 100-point success rate that I was getting on average.
That would be nice, except for you facing me.
Yeah, there is that. Could be worse. I could be facing Manny Chima. And saying that, Manny Chima was there. Hi,
Nah,
Manny.
he's got nothing on me on my Deathwatch.
Vic Vijay was there. Josh Roberts was there.
That's nice.
Stephen Fox was there.
And they only won
And
their
I was
games.
playing better than Wood, I'm just saying.
And they only won their games because Heretic Dave wasn't there.
Yeah, but this is it.
But no.
Statistically, by game 3, I was actually beating all of the top ranked players. I was actually top of the tournament. I'm just thinking, so I don't consider this for bragging rights. I was beating the best players in the world to the point of game 3 at a tournament. Just saying.
Yeah. And then you face one of the best players in the world and lost. So,
only by 18 points.
Yeah,
82 is good, solid score to lose on.
Yeah,
They were
it
winning
is.
games with less points than I got on the game I lost on.
Yeah, wow.
So,
You did well for your first tournament with Death Guard in like a year.
Yeah, it was
Anyway,
very fun. It was very good. Thank you for
let's
mentioning it.
see what mission we played today, shall we?
Are we doing a mission?
Yes.
Apparently.
It's not Mission Impossible.
Oh.
No. I mean, it might be for you because
Make
you're
like
not
a
going to
Tom.
win.
You've
so-
got to make like a Tom and Cruise over to the table. Let's just see what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do that.